Welcome, everyone. Thank you for joining us. We've got 3 streams going tonight on a last minute stream that we just all were texting and we're like, hey, let's do this. And here we are making it happen. I have Linz and Kelly in the house. Ladies, thank you so much for joining.
Thank you. Little Freestyle Friday.
Let's do it. How are y'all tonight?
Good. I'm glad it's Friday.
Yep, no complaints here.
It is a happy time of the year. The weather is just
Is it pretty there?
Oh my gosh. I mean,
yeah, it was so pretty today too.
Chamber of Commerce Day. I mean, just straight up perfect.
Yeah.
And then we got basketball on all day.
Oh my gosh.
You can't get any better. I mean, it's just life is good.
Like
God is good.
Season too.
It is baseball season too. Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, it's everything's good.
Blake knows I've been asking for however long, like, when does March Madness start? When does March Madness start? When do you start making your brackets? So
sure,
finally,
March.
Officially.
We're
mean,
here.
obviously March, but exactly what day? So anyway, yeah.
I love it. No, it's here and everything's good. So far, my Red Raiders are rocking. They've made it past the first game, and now we're on to the second game. So we're going to be taking on the Tide of Alabama.
Roll Tide!
Oh Lord! So yeah, it's going to be a good one. It's exciting. So, well, like I said before when we were backstage, we're just going to let the wind blow us wherever we go, and let's just take it from the top on whatever issues, things y'all want to talk about. There's so much going on. I mean, we really could just cherry pick like 2 or 3 things and literally take 2 or 3 hours. But I'm going to leave it up to you guys. Like, what do y'all feel like? Where do y'all want to start? What's some of the big things that y'all took away this week from just the crazy news cycle?
Okay, I know I can start with TPUSA and the college campuses. I feel like I was on that from the jump at the beginning of the week, and how it has changed and transpired throughout the week. Whew.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my God.
So I was already bothered about how things were going with TPUSA forcing itself into high schools across the country. And we know that, their college chapters were a very important part of of outreach and of bringing Turning Point to campuses and encouraging discourse and all those things, right? But then to see this, what I would say, courageous chapter at the University of Arkansas actually speak up and say, you know what, we want to go in a different direction because we're not on board with this anymore. You may have to scroll. Yeah.
That was amazing. I was like, when I seen that, I was like, wow, yes, this is what we need here. We need more of this.
Yep, that's it. And so I was very proud of these college students for standing up. I reached out actually to the campus, this TPUSA local chapter president on like all of the platforms that I possibly could, and didn't hear back from him, which I was kind of surprised. And that already raised a little hint of suspicion in my mind that maybe something was already afoot. And sadly, it turns out that it was. Very, very quickly, the TPUSA brass got a hold of those kids. I would venture to say probably shook them down and scared the living daylights out of them, and really made them change their rhetoric to soften it. But essentially, they said that the TPUSA doesn't seem to stand for what, they used to. And they were upset by the way that they were quoting Charlie or saying that, Charlie would have said this, Charlie would have believed this. And that wasn't sitting right with them.
Yeah. I mean, that just goes to show you, like, if children notice that, then that's a problem.
And but then when TPUSA, apparently, so yesterday I saw, direct from this college student's account, him post an update, and so I said, okay, here we go. There's an updated statement. Well, when I saw that it was toning down the rhetoric and that he was kind of walking back some of the statements, saying, after speaking and meeting with the TPUSA leadership, I realized that we shouldn't have maybe said the things that we said in the way that we said them. I could just imagine what those conversations looked like. It sounded like, and we're like,
for sure.
But here's 100%. The thing, though,
100%.
you guys. Here's the thing. Charlie would not have stood for that. If, in fact, Charlie believed in free speech the way that it seemed that he did, and Charlie was one to go onto college campuses and say, don't just believe what your professors tell you. You don't have to just listen to them. You can do your own thing. Don't just believe what society tells you. And then he encouraged those kids to stand up. In fact, he encouraged those kids. He said college, they didn't even need to go to college, right? So he encouraged kids to buck the system.
Yeah.
And in this case, these kids bucked the system, and look, they got slapped back down by TPUSA. That's the way I see 100%. It. And that makes me sick.
Yeah, they saw a massive problem. So what probably happened was, and I think this is all in the wake of Erica visiting Little Rock, wherever she was with Governor Sanders, and I believe there was something done in good faith. The students got together. It's not rocket science. You look at all of the issues that are unfolding right now before us. It's things that Charlie was very direct and purposeful, and he was the way he was. And they're looking at this and they're like, this is not where things are headed now in his passing. So things were probably done with students talking it out, and they're like, hey, we're not going to stand for this. And then, oh my goodness, I can only imagine, I would say probably 30 minutes elapsed from the moment that goes live in the news airways to where they're getting a phone call, because that was going to be the domino. Look, I shot an email and a message to the Texas Tech University chapter. Hey, let's talk. Like, you guys need to be looking at this. I mean, like, Turning Point has changed. Turning Point has fundamentally changed. Let's have a discussion about this. And my goodness, I mean, can you imagine how many other probably universities where this would literally possibly stop things in their tracks, if not stopping them in their tracks, but at least start creating a little bit of resistance. Yeah, and they nipped it in the bud. They nipped it in the bud, in my opinion. So I don't know where it goes from here.
Well, hopefully there's always strength in numbers. That's what we can, I guess, kind of hope for, is that there is strength in numbers, and that other folks will feel empowered in their own way. Should they feel that as well? Obviously, I don't want to force my thoughts and views on these kids, just like I wouldn't want TPUSA to force their thoughts and views on these kids either. But if these kids sincerely feel that way, then, in any of these chapters, then I hope that they feel empowered and not bullied to stand up for what they believe is right.
Yeah, 100%.
Right there.
It really is about the children, and that is the issue, and that's the problem. And I'm a very big advocate of, advocating for the children, because that is ultimately what we need to be worried about, because that's the future. Like, and not only that, it's the now too.
Let me
Because
ask.
that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to get in their heads and change their whole agendas and everything.
Yeah, 100%. Let me ask you ladies this. I know y'all are both moms. Would you two ladies take your kids around a Turning Point event now, like with Erica and possibly Tyler Boyer, like whoever would possibly show up in Arizona?
Look at Kelly's face. Never. Hell no.
No. Sadly,
now,
no.
I would go just to examine this by myself, because there was actually one that came not a lot long after Charlie died, close by, and I was like, it was so close. It was so like close to like when he died that I was like kind of hesitant. I wish I would have, but yeah.
Look, I think that the principle, the idea behind it, and the concept was a good one, but it's a was at this point. And maybe it always was this way, and I just didn't pay close enough attention. I don't know.
Well, I've seen different things
from what I can tell.
I've seen different things where not necessarily Charlie himself said, or it didn't come out of his mouth. I'm not like 100% came out of his mouth that he wanted these chapters in these high schools. They say that he did. They say this over and over again all the time. But I've never seen, like, unless y'all have it, unless maybe Blake's seen it, like inevitable evidence that of him saying that that was what he wanted in this in the high school.
I haven't seen one shred of, even going back to things that he was talking about with these Club Americas, and it was nothing just super, and I don't know, I genuinely think he would be like, this is not like, this is very forced, right? I mean, and now, especially given the direction of the company and who's running things, with what I know, I mean, there's just, it is going to be one of my primary focuses moving forward, is to absolutely do everything I can to stop them in their tracks, at least somewhere down here in Texas. But as long as they've got some of the politicians that they do, I mean, it's going to be difficult, but because you've got big money being spent. I mean, how much did Dan Patrick, was it $10 million?
He personally pledged $1 million of campaign finance money to Turning Point. And I mean, that was literally just a way to wash, I'm convinced, my opinion, a way to wash the money. So that way he's pulling in money, he's able to send it to Turning Point, and then they're able to inject it back into Texas politics, into Texas races. I can see this stuff crystal clear, and it's like, it's our job to spread the word and help educate people, make them care, understand like how this actually affects your day-to-day life. Because until you understand that, otherwise it's easy to be apathetic.
For sure.
When was this? Is this in December?
This is when it really started getting a big push, was December.
December. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
First
I missed the Texas thing. I totally missed that.
Oh man, I covered it.
I missed that. Maybe I was taking a break. I don't know.
What was so interesting was at the very end of the press conference, Governor Abbott actually leaned over to the TPUSA guy, and I had highlighted this in my video, and he goes, "Hot mic," like tells the TPUSA guy that,
what?
and so I'm like,
hot mic,
like to warn him, so that way he didn't say anything, that he wouldn't want to be broadcast ever. And it was like at the end of the press conference. I thought,
That is
Ugh, it's
insane.
just, yeah.
They tell on themselves all the time. They love it. It's like I don't know.
They probably
They
get
do
pleasure in it,
fast.
knowing that there's nothing that anyone can do about it,
Yeah.
because they're completely protected.
Oh, and Tyler
Oh,
Boyer
yeah.
was there that day too. I wish I would have known that it was going to happen ahead of time. I literally didn't know until as they were setting up. I heard Dan Patrick say, "Hey Tyler, how's it going?" And
Wow.
and then to see Tyler
Hey.
walk across with his baseball cap on, and I'm like, "Oh my gosh, if only I could get to Austin in time. I would have so many questions for that man."
How far are
Mhm.
you away from Austin?
About 3 hours, 2.5.
Oh yeah,
3
I would have
hours.
went. Oh
Yeah.
yeah. If we would have known,
Yeah.
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 Yeah, it's definitely something that we all need to be aware of, because in my heart, I know that the direction that Turning Point has turned is not
Good.
anything that I want my kid to be around. I don't want any of his friends. Like it is something that is,
Yeah.
it is not good.
It's like demonic at this point, you know.
It
Like-
really is. And look, I mean, I have said this time after time that I feel like I know it's going to go nowhere, but I would love to be able to leverage something or where that they've got to put some stuff out, because there's so much doubt in all of our minds with everything that they've done in terms of from let's just take it summer of
From the
2025
like
to here. Right. I mean, if you're going to be in our schools, and I know what they're counting on. They're counting on big money with taxpayer. I mean, there's all sorts of stuff. There is a calculus here.
yeah.
They're going to
Not
have
yet.
to they're going to have to put up. And I mean, I know I'm just a one man pony guy out here that ain't. I'm a nobody, but we're going to have to band together and get people to where this is going to be some sort of leverage thing, because it's not just going to Tyler pleads guilty. Everyone forgets about what happens. Club America takes off in, 50 states. And
The
then
whole title Club America, it just freaks me out. It just I don't know. Does that freak y'all out? Club America? Like what is
It does. And I think it implies intentionally some sort of you're either in, are you American or are you not?
That's what I'm saying.
It's
Like,
this
'cause we always say,
subliminal. Yeah.
yeah. Like we always say,
Like,
oh,
are
they're
you
part of
on
the
our
club.
team or are you
Yeah.
not?
Yeah. It's just weird.
And that's a lot of pressure to put on high school age kids who are already dealing with, a lot of external pressures and trying to figure out their own identities and what they believe in and stuff. And then when you add in
They don't even know who they are.
the idea, of politics and certain core beliefs, you couple that with being away from your parents, okay, and these ideas being espoused on you in a peer pressure setting, like it's disturbing.
Yeah.
most definitely. So it's something that
And
we'll
then that
definitely
makes
keep
them
an eye
like
on.
feel like they have to. Sorry, Blake. I was just gonna say they makes them think that they have to make a decision, so they're not gonna make the right decision, obviously, because they're so pushed and so pressured.
And Lord knows what they're going to be collecting data-wise. I mean, it's just.
Oh, well, have y'all seen the form?
No.
Have y'all seen the form? I'll have to pull
No,
it.
is it on your page?
It's somewhere, but it's probably way far down. Because I found it like a couple months ago. A friend, another Twitter user, Rista, y'all might know her. She's the one that found it on their website somewhere, and that is the form. This is going to be the form that you could probably type form maybe. This is the form that they're. Yeah, is that it? No. This is the form that they are giving out to these children to fill out with all of their information, almost kind of like a health form. Look up
information gathering,
form.
collecting, building profiles. They're definitely in the business of that.
What they're doing. I'm just hold on. I've got to find it so y'all can see it.
That's incredible. I mean, it blows my mind that there would be educators that would be like, hey, we're gonna do this. It blows
Exactly, and
mind.
Well,
agree to
okay,
it.
but
What?
here's the deal though, is that when you have the governor of the state, for example, in Texas, and I believe
Yep.
that this has been the case in each of the other states, when the governor of the state is saying this entity is allowed and mandated to be able to come into every single high school or else, do not say no, or you will, school, face the consequences. Like,
Yeah, because they're funded
what
by
is
the
a school
government.
to do? What is an opposition to do? I mean, they are literally just asking for a legal fight.
For sure. Yeah, it's messy. It's messy. All right. Well, let's mosey
Okay,
on.
wait,
Or Kelly, do you have, or did you find it?
No.
They've
I'm gonna see
probably
if
got it
Rissa,
buried
in the
so far
meantime, she
down.
should be watching. Rissa, if you're watching, I know you are probably. Send me that form real quick. She knows what I'm talking about. She's a follower of both of you guys too. So
Cool. Yeah. On that
Yeah.
topic, everyone that's not following the other pages, so go and follow Lynn's, myself, Kelly. We're on YouTube, X.
I'm on YouTube under Real Truth, Real Justice. So
Perfect. I know Kelly is on everything, like literally everything. TikTok.
Well, I think
Instagram.
I am too. Really. Yeah.
Perfect. So everyone go follow everyone's page. We just need to build a great community, and I can promise you, everyone's putting out good content. So.
Oh yeah, and like Candace said on her show Thursday, I don't know if y'all watched, but she gave me a shout out and just said like this isn't just to one person. This goes to all the truthers out there that are continuing to fight for truth and justice for Charlie and all the corruption that's been going on. So props to Candace for that. That really meant a lot to me, and I think it meant a lot to like all of my followers too, because that goes to show you like how she really is like I feel like she's like real,
Perfect. That's awesome. Was it at the beginning or where? I didn't.
So it's like at the 44 mark.
No kidding.
Yeah, I figured y'all seen it. Kelly, you liked it, I think.
I've been out of it like off the grid all week. I've been
I literally didn't even I usually watch her live, and so I did it that day, and then people were my phone was blowing up, and I'm like, why is my phone going crazy? And like everybody's messaging me on Twitter like, you just got a shout out, blah blah blah, and I'm like, what? I haven't even watched your show yet. So I had to scroll all the way back to the end too. Which
it was on Thursday?
Huh?
It was on Thursday or Wednesday?
Mm-hmm.
So yesterday. Okay. I will find it real quick. Kelly, what do you have anything else kind of non UVU before we get into all of that?
Oh man.
I'm ready for that.
I mean, I think that the Joe Kent stuff was really hot topic this week. Do y'all have any thoughts on that? We could play a clip from the
Candace
Tucker.
is going to an event with him. Did y'all know that?
I think it was last night, right?
Last night? Was that last night?
Was it last night?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think it was the Catholics. I think it was the Catholics for Catholics event last night.
Oh yeah, that is what it was. Actually, so yeah, I forgot. My whole days are off because we had baseball yesterday, and so when we have baseball, it's like the mom brain takes over. So actually, it was Wednesday. It was her stream on Wednesday. So,
her stream on Wednesday. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's right here. So
Blake, are they coming for you?
Can you hear that?
I honestly think it's 44.44 because a friend had noticed that, and I was like, wow, that's like an angel number, right? So it's kind of weird.
All right, here we go. Is that loud? Can you hear the siren?
It is loud.
No kidding. Wow.
Is actually the root cause for a plethora of the establishment refused. Our episode yesterday, number 1, I loved this. Someone wrote, so we are not supposed to attack Erica Kirk because she's a widow, but even though Joe Kent is a widow, we can attack him because he is anti-war. Got it. Look, I don't write the rules, but yeah, they are this ridiculous. Just make them up as they go along. And Lady Ray Perland writes, the notion of being called a Nazi because you don't want to go to war is wild. Yeah, Nazi just has no meaning. It's like just everybody, we're all okay, cool.
This is right.
This is our Hugo Boss. Like it's just so ridiculous. Nazi. It has no meaning. It doesn't land. Nobody cares anymore. Like there is just no appetite for being shocked when someone is called a Nazi anymore. Also, jumping into comments for this episode. Actually, I do want to shout out some people. I want to say that this series has been made possible by just so many people around the world that have given us little tidbits, people online who have similarly been fighting for justice for Charlie. And all of these small accounts, I just feel like they're never going to get a ton of credit for the things that they have done and how they have assisted various things. So today I just wanted to shout out, and I should be doing more shout outs, but _ Lynn's Mac on Twitter goes by Real Truth, Real Justice. I just wanted to shout her out in particular. For the hashtag justice for Charlie. There are so many accounts that are like this, and Lynn's Mac is a real one. I'll leave it at that. And to get into today's comments, after Mrs. W writes, after the last.
Yeah, I didn't get just to mention y'all. I got like a whole page, dude. I was like, "What is this? Oh my god!" I knew she was gonna do it because we've been talking a little bit, and I just didn't know when she was because I guess she was just waiting on the right moment. I think the original information I'd given her, she hasn't even had a show about. So, she just wanted to go ahead and do it, I guess. I thought that was cool. So she did it when I wasn't expecting it.
Let me ask, I mean, are you comfortable? Like, is it something that you shared with her that she hasn't put out yet and that you are still waiting on some things to be figured out?
She has said it, but she hasn't dwelled on it yet. But originally how she said that Lori and Erica were together, I think the day before. Well, she's already confirmed that they weren't, and I know that. I can tell you that they weren't either.
Wow, that's yeah.
So you know how she said she had the treatment? Well, she didn't have treatment that day. She had treatment earlier that week. And it's documented. It's in a file. So I mean,
wow.
There's no debunking it. Yeah.
Linz, did you do a story about this already or a video about that?
No, I was kind of waiting for Candace to kind of dwell on that.
Okay.
Since she was taking over that part, yeah. But I did do about the pageants and all that. And then our mom, I did touch on her mom's history and stuff.
That's incredible. So
yeah,
where does that leave Erica and her mom? Just the day before. I mean, does that put her somewhere else, or what are you thinking now?
Was somewhere else, and then also, Candace said that that night she claimed that she was cooking dinner or something, getting ready for dinner, and then that's when he went on the walk with Frank Turk, and there's no indication of that she was cooking because Frank Turk never mentions that if he came over. I mean, you would put that in the story, I feel like.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
and she's everywhere at one time, so that's the problem. How are you all these different places at the same time? There's no way.
Yeah, she's the damn happiest widow I have ever in my life seen. I don't know. I mean, I would just expect. I want to be cried for at least a year. I mean, I want. I mean, just. It I
mean,
is
I
just
would maybe
bizarre.
speak, but it's I would have no makeup on. I would look like a dead lady. Like I would not like you would probably think I was dying because if you saw me, if that was me, you know?
I mean, this is her.
I mean, I cry
I
like
mean,
that over an animal. So I mean, much less a person.
It was the
Look,
Oh yeah, I was
guys,
gonna
I
ask
mean,
her, what is this about?
she forgave that young man. She forgave that young man just a few
Mhm.
days
How do you
later,
forgive
right?
somebody that you don't even know if he's the killer?
I think she knows.
It's like she went to the future and then forgot that that's not where they were supposed to be yet. Like what?
There's that whole thing. If you go back and watch, goodness, how things were
I know it's
with
like a
the
joke.
yeah, the Phoenix Stadium. I mean, it hits different now. I mean, it hit weird
Maybe I should do that.
then,
Yeah.
but my goodness,
yeah.
I mean, there's things that just even Mikey McCoy. I mean, you notice how they've dialed everyone down, right? There's no more of Cheese and Mikey and live
Oh yeah, where's he
streams,
been?
right? Bigger, we all remember that little stream with
Let's go
Turek and his
bigger.
dad.
Let's
We
go
need to go
bigger.
bigger. I mean, literally just
The
over
amazing Mikey McCoy.
with excitement. Yes, I mean,
Yes,
these people
literally. Yes.
were
And
absolutely
they all were just like
demonic.
cheesing like the whole time. All of them were just cheesing ear to ear.
And Frank's going back, so and I think I saw that Brandy and Billy are going to be there. I made sure to get a comment in on that story. So right here, please join Mr. FaceTime himself, Frank Turek, Thursday, 3/26, 9 p.m. as I return to Utah Valley University for the first time since Charlie Kirk's murder 6 months ago. I will address the problem of evil, followed by a Q&A. See our website for more details and watch it here.
Then why did he allow Charlie to die? And why my friend Charlie Kirk was murdered just 25 feet from me
What's going on?
at Utah
He
Valley?
made that.
On March 26th,
I'm behind on X today.
the
If this
first
is
time as part of our college tour in honor of Charlie. I'm not sure how I'm going to react to being there, but the plan is to address a bunch of pressing questions, like, is the murder of Charlie Kirk proof that God doesn't exist? And if God does exist, then why did he allow Charlie to die? And why have there been so many slanderous lies and accusations since his murder? What's God's solution to the evil that we see all around us? And what's God's solution to the evil that all of us have committed in our own lives? Charlie knew what that solution is, and it's not political, and it's not difficult. In fact, Charlie risked his life to show people that solution.
I want to be remembered for courage for my faith.
We'll get into that solution and your questions at Utah Valley University that night, March 26th. So come on out. And if you can't be there, then please join us live on the Cross Examine YouTube channel at 9 p.m. Eastern. Our goal is to make heaven crowded. I hope to see you there, and thanks for your prayers.
Can truth still be discussed on this campus? Big questions, honest answers. Join Dr. Frank Turek live at Utah Valley University as he tackles the toughest questions about God, evil, and suffering. Then the floor opens and you can ask your question. If you're near UVU, come be in the room. If you're not in Utah, watch the live stream and join the conversation online.
Oh my God. I'm laughing at Keli because she feels the same way I feel.
Yes.
I've not seen this. I'm glad you showed that. Oh my God.
Son of a bitch.
That.
He's a son of a
Who do you
bitch.
think
I'm
he
telling
is
you.
now? Oh
That's
my
almost,
God,
it feels blasphemous. It feels very, like there's something very evil and
mockery, literally.
Yes, there's
That is
something
mockery.
so. There's no shame in his game. I mean,
No,
there is absolutely no shame in
Ugh.
his game.
like I got chills from that. Not good
I wonder
chills
if I could-
either.
I
Bad
got
ones.
nauseated.
What am I doing on the
Yeah,
26th?
same. Yeah.
Hang on,
Like
I gotta check my
cringe.
calendar. That's next Thursday.
Dude, we need to put that on our
I
calendar.
mean, I have stuff going on, but I might have to rearrange it.
What time? 7? Oh yeah. Oh, we have a game that night, but I'll make sure to.
So, okay, I have done a fair amount of digging. Okay, I'm trying to figure out how does this. He's got to be paid on the side by TPUSA or one of their many entities, because I've looked up. I'll tell you, I've looked up his 501c3 and doesn't bring up that much income. So I'm wondering, like, how's he making money off this? Because I don't think that he's selling tickets, and certainly the university isn't paying him to be there.
That's
So, like,
interesting.
What the
I
thing
don't
is,
know. I just think it's something to ponder, like, because it takes money to make that video. It takes money for him to fly there, and his production and his security, and this whole ordeal. So,
He
like,
runs
who's
everything
paying for
through that. He runs everything through this
through his own
501c
foundation.
through his own
Yeah.
foundation.
Through his own nonprofit.
I mean, honestly, I think he gets off on it.
Well,
It's like
yeah,
like they're harvesting their energy or something. Like, you know what I'm saying?
This is
I don't know.
wild.
yes,
It's
and Gordon
maybe
says
some other
that
way
he
that
sells books, but like I said, there's not a. I mean, there's a decent amount of income in there, but I could either look it up or pull back up what I downloaded previously. But no, because I thought, oh, let me see if I can find something, in the
Yeah.
financials on Break Turk. And I will say that his look a little better, a little more legit than TPUSA, sadly.
I'm surprised he
But-
hasn't blocked me yet.
Anyway.
Most of these people have me blocked. Like,
Does Andrew Coleman have you blocked?
I never told
No?
y'all about this. Yeah, I see Jordan Henshaw in the chat mentioning that.
Oh yeah, Andrew Coleman blocked you.
Oh yeah,
What a-
Alex Clark blocked me a long time ago when she started promoting the their little campus invasions in the high schools.
Come on, Hunter.
Right after she'd seen. Oh man,
Hunter, I
darn.
just want to know what you're doing with your glasses when you look at Brian. I just want to know.
He blocked you
What is-
too.
What does this
Oh
mean?
my god,
What does
you
this
must be
mean?
onto something.
What does this
Blake.
mean? I mean,
Well, you just need to go. You just need to go through Billy and Brandy because apparently they, have drinks with him.
I know. I
What?
even tried to make a funny joke. I'm like, hey, was he drinking Jaeger bombs or sake bombs? And did he have to just look over to the waitress and do this to get a reorder? Those are things that we need to know.
Oh my god.
He does look like a Bellini type of guy, though. So I don't want to give him
Yes.
too much credit. I don't want to. I enjoy a good old sake bomb
No, where they
and a
pulled him
Jaeger bomb.
from.
I don't want to make him seem too cool. So yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why El Kozak's got me blocked. I mean, I'm just asking simple questions.
I didn't even know he made TikToks like that.
Oh, he's a TikToking fool. Yeah. Yeah, he is a TikToking fool. This one's an interesting one. He's followed me for quite some time.
Wow.
That's kind of weird.
Well,
That's that's wild, huh?
when did
Like, for a
do you know how long?
Like a while. I mean, I didn't even realize it, The only one that
Yeah.
I started to realize was I know when Dan Bongino was really
yeah.
watching this stuff in
Was he still on the
September and
podcast?
October. He would log. Oh no! This is when he's assistant deputy director, or he's a deputy director. He would like some of my my stuff. And it was subtle, like, hey, I see you.
Yeah.
Even though, and I mean, it's not like it was something that I was expecting movement out of, right? I mean,
But he noticed.
it was more like, yeah, it was like, oh, all right.
Like, I see you. Yeah.
Do something, Dan.
Well,
Ha.
I can't
Yeah.
stand him. Oh my God.
He is,
And I was
he's
literally
really
a follower.
surprised me.
He
He's really
has been
surprised
too,
me.
literally. Big time for me too.
Yeah,
Because it's just like I watched him for like 3 years straight, like his podcast, like religiously while I was at work. I would listen to him like while I was at work in the mornings, because I think he used to be at like 10 a.m. or something like that, and he would do it. And it gets you all hyped up with his screaming and all that mess, like and then you go into that position. You say you know what you know about the Epstein, or I don't know if we need to give him a name, give that name a name for YouTube, but we would go through all that. I don't know if y'all remember about the plane story he told about. He told about he knew of somebody that had rode on the plane with him and the Clintons, and knew what was going on there, and he told him all about it. So he knew, and he was like, I'm telling you, I know. You know, he has his little big eyes when he's like, and he does his head. And then you get in that position and you don't do nothing. You do nothing. Zero.
Yeah. It's been a colossal letdown.
I think the moment where he came on there on the screen and said, there's nothing in there, I was like, what the fuck? You fucking liar.
Yep. I think, look, I would have, if I was able to go and put money on what I thought things were going to look like, let's say mid-January 2025, I would have lost everything. This had me so suckered with, I mean, I literally thought things, I mean,
Me too.
I'm embarrassed.
I'm still shocked
to even admit that, because these people absolutely, that's what's so dangerous about these people up in the swamp. I will take a Democrat over this nonsense every single day of the week and twice on Sunday. Why? Because I know what to expect out of the Democrat. So I can predict their behavior. But this over here with what the Republicans are doing is on like another level of batshit crazy. Okay. Because here's the thing. You can't predict it. You don't necessarily know. So that makes me nervous.
I know what you mean.
As someone paying attention to stuff. I'll take a Democrat, a predictive Democrat, over this shit that's going on, because we don't know. I mean, it's just fly by the seat of your pants type of stuff. So
well,
I think
like
they're going to figure it out in a few months.
And I can read people very well. So it's like that moment where you can't read somebody and it makes you feel clammy. Like,
well,
it's not right.
They're going to figure it out real quick. And if Trump thought that the first 2 years were exciting, he has no idea what he's in store for in the last 2 years, because they probably going to lose all of Congress. Probably. I mean, this has been a disaster.
They say Tulsi's next.
Really?
What I heard.
I think, look, if this midterm happens the way I see it, I think you're going to see a mass exodus of people, because they're going to be trying to jump off the Titanic, and I don't know. I don't know if they can or not. You've really got to make a statement if you are, because you can't just be like, all right, I'm bailing because I've got Investigation City rolling down on me now with subpoenas flying like crazy and all that. I mean, Joe.
Well, I think Joe Kent did a very good job at his letter.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Explaining why exactly to the T he was leaving.
Yeah. There was no mixed words in there. He was punctual.
He explained it better than Dan Bongino.
Yeah, they're two different guys. They are not the same.
Oh, yeah. No.
Hey Blake, I wanted to call out a comment from the chat. It was at 10:11. I just think it's really cool. It's a nice nod to you from I think I no. You should pull it up. Just
Wow,
because
there's
it's
a lot.
yeah,
Alright,
there's
hang on.
you know I keep my eyes
Should
on
I
the
put
chat.
them
but
on there?
Unfortunately, I
I
can't.
don't think I can see them.
Yeah, you can roll those.
Oh, there we go.
It's pretty cool.
Yes. I think that he's telling us something too. I felt that. Literally.
That's I genuinely would like to think that. I mean,
I know.
and-
Yeah, I know. You still have to. Yeah. As much as they've done to us, you never know.
right. But look, Joe stood on principle. And for that, and my gosh, his service, what he's given this country. I mean, he lost a spouse. I mean, if there's someone that's qualified to speak on it, it's Joe.
Yeah.
So, yeah, thanks, Keli. Do you want me to put this on the stage, or like, what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, some people really enjoy reading the comments, and because we're coming from multiple streams, they can't see all of them at once. So,
Gotcha.
anyway, yeah.
Kelly's good about that. I know. I would be.
I'm like the
Jordan-
ultimate ADHD kid.
I need
Where
to go
I'm like, zoom.
Look at Jordan.
Yeah.
Bro follows
Jordan.
3,000 people though. Does he
I
follow
mean,
you?
No, I who knows that.
Wait, who? Joe Kent.
Yeah.
Follows 3,000.
Yeah, that's Jordan being like, dude, you're not that important. You're right. I'm not.
But like, okay, I mean, I don't know.
But how many
Sometimes
following him?
or I follow a lot of people too, and I always mean to go through and like clean it out. But do you know how much time that would take? That I have better uses of my
Yes.
time. So
That's how I feel
anyway,
about Facebook.
Mm-hmm. It doesn't. I mean, look, we all. This is about just we're trying to figure stuff out, plain and simple. And unfortunately, we need people in high places that give a damn. And
Yeah.
that's the thing. There's no one in a high place that gives a damn about
No
Charlie
one.
Kirk.
Literally.
There's literally no one.
I was just
No
thinking.
one.
Yes.
Like they will not acknowledge, talk about. I mean, it is like the scarlet letter of discussion with
Yeah.
what happened back at UVU on 9/10. Like, I mean, and look, I know you and Candace, you know, y'all are cool.
Mhm.
And I mean, I've got her number too. She's talked to me often. I don't know what we are.
I think she mentioned you one time, like in the beginning, for sure.
She's
Back
never
when we were
talked
doing
about
this
me.
the Ryan Matta discussions in the beginning. Oh my God, those were so good.
They were fun. Like, I mean, what's crazy is real quick on that. Like why did they stop? I mean, I understand like that. Ryan's
know.
probably like,
I guess
damn.
because Candace came back and all that. Yeah.
Well, I think it was like, I honestly think it had something to do with Sam getting sued. Like I think that was when
Oh, maybe.
they were all kind of like,
Yeah, because
oh
Sam
dang. That was literally like, I remember Sam got sued by Cash's girlfriend, and then it like changed. Like Ryan went down to Central America, you know, like, and they were done. And I was like, well, I guess I'll start hosting spaces. I mean, that was like my first ever
Sam was
space.
a little forceful at times. So
Sam is one of those guys that I would never want to debate, like just raw debate, like in some school contest, like because Sam's gonna chew you up. Like he will talk you.
Yeah.
He will. I mean, he will talk you into circles, and he's good. I mean, by the time, I mean, he's got tact, you know, and so for that. But it was like it was wild because they were fun. Those spaces were fun. I mean, it was like Ryan, Maze,
It was literally.
Sam.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll never forget that one space that I dropped the
Oh,
video
when Phil
from the
Lyman was
UVU
in
review.
there. Oh
Oh
my
my!
God,
I
do you
remember that one too. Ugh.
That was
That
yeah.
was the
I mean,
epic one for sure.
I went.
Okay, you guys, there's a lot of people. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but there's a lot of
No.
people in the chat who are wondering what you were going to show us in this video, Blake. And so I just wanted to kind of round us back up
Oh yeah.
while we're
Okay,
also
yeah.
reminiscing, but round us back up just because the
Yeah.
chat was like, since we're small, visually for them, and this thing was big, they're like wondering what we were going to be
Yeah.
talking about.
Someone asked, I saw in the chat, they were like, hey, show the Mikey McCoy video. This is not the good one that's back here, but this is definitely Mikey McCoy back with, he's got two women there. He's hugging on one. He's got this girl here. I have never identified this girl. So what time frame are we dealing with right now? This is somewhere in the ballpark of about 12 to 15 minutes after the Big Bang. Excuse me. But we've got Philip
15
Goldsberry.
minutes, you said?
Yeah, this is between this is right about, because remember the FBI, the real cops with their their ARs are about to come walking up at like 17.
Oh yeah.
So this is
they're all like
when
in black or something. Yeah.
there's some of those that are in black tactical, and then there's also some that were in the sheriff's office and they were in tan. So when that happens, all of these people begin to disperse. But this is so interesting with everything that's happening, who people are talking with, this whole interaction.
Oh, is that here? Is it that girl with the long hair?
Yeah, so that girl that he's talking with is this chick right here. And I don't know who she is.
Yeah,
This is one that's never been identified.
Huh.
I was going to shoot this to Charlotte on X and see if she was able to find who this is. But the way that I'm looking at
Hey,
it
do you have
is,
do you have Allie's drive, Blake? Do you have Allie's drive of different angles? There's some angles that she's got on that other side. And I don't know what
No.
time frame they would take in. Okay.
yeah, no, and I'm not messing with her. So basically we've got Mikey back. He's got his backpack still on. Whether there's stuff in, I mean, it looks the same to me, but the fact is, I mean, he's back. Everyone is doing weird stuff.
Yeah.
They're acting weird. They're acting
So
suspicious.
this is after he ran off.
Yes, I mean, this is after he did his infamous.
So he wasn't rushing to get to the hospital or anything, it looks like.
No, not at all.
Not how they were acting like they did.
Right. We've got these two officers here.
Who is that?
There are students.
I don't think I've seen him either.
Okay.
He looks older though.
There are there are young people. I don't want to call them little people. Like, there are young people that are doing weird things after this big, the bang. Like, I'm talking cleanup stuff. Okay.
Oh yeah.
And what's strange is they all know Jason Behunin. Like, Jason Behunin is the big guy in the red. So I will hang on one second.
Yeah.
I'm going to switch over to my albums. Hang on. They all know him. It's the wildest thing. And I think it's a little bit indicative of why Jason.
Can you remind me who that one is again?
Yeah, he's the big guy in the red hat that is to Charlie's right-hand side right there. You know, he's the guy that he doesn't there's a lot of people that didn't
Kind of just sits there
show
with
a
his
lot
hand
of
like
emotion.
this a lot.
Yes. There
I
were
know
a lot
you're
of
not.
people that like they were not bothered one bit, like Butch Hibbs, for example. But let's see
Oh
here if
yeah,
I
he
can
was just
find it.
casually walking around after talking to Phil Lyman and everyone.
Yeah, he was there super early. So
No,
and this
after
is
he was talking too.
there's people in black that are unidentified, and I don't know. I really
I don't know
want
who
to
that
know
dude
who
is.
this guy is right here. Okay, this guy
That's a
right
pretty
here.
clear view.
This guy right here is with the AV team, and he has something
Really?
super instrumental to do with what happened that day. Okay, I don't know
Do you
where he
see him in any
goes.
other shots? Any other footage of him? Oh yeah.
So this is the weird shot
Oh yeah.
with, we've got, this is Judas. Okay. No, I'm serious.
Yeah.
I've changed his name. Like he's no longer Brian. This is Judas Harpole. Okay. And Judas Harpole is here looking on as they're getting the explosive ready. Okay. So Judas is watching. We got another one of Judas. This is like a Pharisee right here. He's making sure that everything's about to go to plan.
Mr. Butchie.
Okay. And so
Yeah.
old Butch is like, he's there because he's got the direct line to somebody that's even more powerful. Okay. That's who he's talking with when he's looking in the grass right afterwards. I'll show y'all in a second.
Too. It's weird.
We really don't have a good look at him. I mean, aside from someone just popping up at his house out there in Utah to see really what he looks like. I mean, look, it's hard to recognize someone with all that facial hair and sunglasses and the 47 hat. So anyways, this guy,
No, he must
he's
have
here.
Hat off. That's why I haven't seen his bald head. That you just helped me out there.
But they are definitely, I mean, this is the meeting of the minds right here. Okay. And then Brian's making sure.
I have some pictures. I think I sent you of that time frame.
Yeah. And Judas is just making sure that everything's going to go to plan when he squeezes. Okay. So that's what this
Oh my
is.
God, I'm sorry. I'm going to keep laughing every time you call him Judas.
He's Judas now. I've already got I'll post it right now. I've already got the art ready to go.
Oh my God. It just made my night. I'm gonna start calling him Judas too now. Oh my God.
He is. I mean, like, it's the ultimate betrayal.
Yeah.
I know. I'm not saying this because I'm just like, that dude literally betrayed Charlie.
Oh, I can feel it. Especially
I think he
that
was
interview
surrounded
with
by a
Sean
lot of
Ryan.
Judases.
That's true.
Oh,
but
yeah.
there's okay.
But
we're gonna go back.
Particular. I get what Blake's saying. I think that he's too jittery. He's too he just always on the edge. Like it's like it just puts off such a vibe that you can just feel something's off. Like constantly, every time he speaks.
Yeah, the good stuff.
Almost worse than Erica, really. Like he doesn't know how to control his demeanor like she does for sure.
Okay, so who is I saw some people asking about Jason Behunin. Okay, this is Jason right here.
Oh, now I remember him. Yes. Oh, because he was on that interview.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
Yes. Okay.
and the reason that I believe that Jason has some sort of instrumental role in this is Brian or Judas Brian, they lock eyes multiple times. Okay. Just nonverbal. Brian looks at him.
Obviously enough for you to get a shot like that. Yeah.
Oh, and I just stopped on it. I mean, this is just
They're in deep conversation right there.
Well, it's not necessarily verbal. There's a lot of nonverbal going on. Okay. And you can see there's multiple instances where, Brian's, he looks over and I believe there are multiple checks that are happening to make sure that everything is a green go. Okay. I think the ultimate final check is possibly Chrissy bringing him the mints, that everything is a for sure go. Like she brings him back the mints and everything, it's all good. That's just kind of a guess to me that this is going to be the signal. And then if it was a no-go, there would be something else happen that's a nonverbal so that they all know, hey, this is no joy. So basically, why do I think that Jason's got this crew of young people is he comes back in. I'll just play it. So he's going to come right here and he's pointing where to start looking to pick up stuff. He's pointing to this kid right here in the bucket hat. And he starts picking stuff up. And he's talking to this kid.
Holy crap.
This does not make a lick of sense because Jason in his interview does not describe anything, and we'll hear it.
These four, who did not know each other before that day, agreed to come back to the campus and sit down with me and talk about what they saw, how they have been coping, and what that incident taught them about America today.
People were running everywhere shouting.
Four strangers forever linked by a single moment they can't unsee at Charlie Kirk's Prove Me Wrong tour. Jason Behunin, Christian Overton, Kurt Lichty, and 15-year-old Carter Lloyd all stood somewhere in the crowd on September 10th. Jason is in the red hat in this picture, just off to Charlie's right.
I was coming in.
Real quick, I didn't point this out, but Hunter Kozak knows him as well. Okay, watch this.
Imagine that.
Okay, Hunter Kozak is right.
Kurt Lichty and 15-year-old Carter Lloyd all stood
right
somewhere in the crowd
here
on September 10th. Jason
Watch
is in the red hat. In
Jason
picture,
point where to go.
Just off to
He talks
right.
to him.
I was coming into UVU.
He points
I
and
hadn't
tells
been following Charlie Kirk
Hunter
very much at all, except for the last few months. I didn't really know much about Turning Point.
Is he videoing?
I was like, oh, he still has tickets. I checked online and went to UVU, got the ticket, or went to Turning Point, got the ticket.
So all this chaos and he's freaking videoing, dude. Like what?
Not only that,
I didn't even know he videoed anything.
He's moving the barrier so that he can go walk up to the front. Are you not scared?
Yeah.
I mean, this makes no sense. This guy is just a normie.
Came in about 45 minutes early and worked my way all the way down into the front row. I didn't know what to think. I actually kind of just went numb at the point. I didn't know what was going on. Just everybody started yelling and screaming. I was numb. I was very confused. Very, very confused. I didn't know what had happened. I had heard shots before, but it just didn't seem like this was the place that something like that would happen. Kind of buried it down.
Can I pause it for just a second?
Processing it.
Just to say,
it was the perfect place for it to happen. Are you kidding me?
What a jerk move, though, too, for you to not really know much about Charlie, just kind of, wanting to kind of check it out. And then over 40 minutes, work your way down all the way to the bottom, to the front row, be a big guy who's also very tall and taking up, valuable space at a college campus at an event that's really intended for college kids. I just wanted to make the point that, that's a real jerk move.
Yeah, what are you, what are you doing there?
What are you doing there? Back off, dude.
Wasn't he an ex-cop?
Not ever got over it. It's probably something I will never get over.
So there was a comment in there. Oh, sorry.
What was the comment?
Someone made a comment about Rick Cutler, so I wanted to bring Rick Cutler up once you get done with this.
Oh yeah, let's talk about him.
I try not to look at the old pictures that I have on my
Okay.
phone of the videos of that day and stuff like that. And I went home and I just kind of buried it down. I never really talked about it to anybody except for, Christian here and my wife, and that was it. I can't look at UVU anymore. It's hard to look at UVU as you're driving down because I witnessed something that was tragic. It's hard to think about it. I used to work for Department of Corrections, so I worked death row, and I've seen
This dude worked death row, and he can't look at UVU. Like, does that make sense? Like, dude, you have been around the most hardcore lethal. Like, this is all he's doing too much. He's being too extra, right?
100%.
and
Too
I've
extra.
seen people that have been sentenced to death. And what bugs me the most is that they get convicted and sentenced to a death penalty, and then there's years they sit. And most of them just, until last year, I believe, they just expire on.
This dumb son of a bitch needs to understand that the state and the federal government, they get it wrong sometimes. Like, do you realize what he just said?
Exactly.
Can you be more of a fucking idiot than this Jason Behunin is? And I would tell, I've asked him to come on to do a interview with me, and I'd tell it to his face. I tell him he's a dumb son of a bitch for thinking that, because you know what? The state and the federal government, they get it wrong. And
Yep.
thank God that
A
we got
lot, actually.
Yeah, he's a dipshit.
Of natural causes before they see the penalty. We could all heal from this and come together and for the greater good, for the United States to move forward.
It's all about that emotional trauma. That's what he's trying to do.
Keep moving forward.
For someone that was not there that day, you were there that day. What do you think? What do you tell that person that wasn't there?
For somebody who was there, life is fragile. It's a meaningless assassination that happened, unfortunately. But we should still have those open debates. It doesn't matter if it's politics or about school or whatever, but have open debates. If you have a friend who's a liberal or a Republican or whatever, who cares? Have that open discussion with them. See what their thoughts are. If they don't agree with you, move on and go fishing. Who cares?
If you're being honest, did you feel that way before September 10th?
Oh, yes and no. I really don't care what's going on in the world right now, except in my little bubble. And my wife, my family and stuff, I don't care what's going on. But this has opened my eyes to there's a lot more going on than what I actually see. And so it's kind of opened my eyes to what's going on in the world right now. Unfortunately, we can't have that debate without, a threat of violence coming from somewhere. And I'm kind of hoping that we can move on and heal from this and have that open discussion in front of people without the fear of violence of some sort. It shouldn't matter. We all are human. We all have our interests in life. We all strive for certain things and goals that are special to us as an individual. And why does that make him a little bit different? Because he sees the world a little bit different than me. I think we should all just come together and move on.
Those who were there, September 10th will always be the day a debate turned into a crime scene, and a reminder for them of how quickly conversation turned into violence. They all saw the exact same thing, but are processing it very, very differently. As they walked away from this, the event changed them, but they also say they agree on one thing. They still believe in the power of conversation. I'm Jim Spiewak. Thank you for watching this YouTube original.
So he is there.
It is such a contradiction.
Yeah, so you've got him. He's talking with the security team. That was one of the plaid shirt security guys. We've got the little kid here.
I also want to just mention the reporter said, "Thanks for watching this YouTube original." Is that what he said?
Mm-hmm.
So, maybe they didn't even air that story actually on KUTV News.
Yeah, here's. I mean,
Only
this is where I got it from, right here.
only on I'd be curious to see if it's on their website in a way that it actually aired on the news. I just like, I've watched this story many times. I just picked up on that end, and having been in news myself, for over a decade, it just makes me think like, there are some times when, you're able to tell a longer story online, but it just makes me wonder if they could have told that story just for the sake of really putting it out there so all of us had something to latch onto, and not because it really was intended to actually like make an impact. Anyway, just throwing that out there.
I always laugh at that video of him, of George Zen, his pants down on this angle.
I just don't understand why your pants are down.
Exactly. Like, can they not stop and say, dude, can you pick your pants up real quick?
I think it's for promotion.
It is.
I mean, like, look, if
they want people to notice him and they want people to think it was him.
He's not even worried about his wiener might be popping out. Like, I mean, literally, like, his wiener could pop out. And nobody wants to see old George Zen wiener.
I
just don't understand.
I don't know, because someone had said those were the Mormon underwear, so I don't know how the Mormon underwear work.
What?
Maybe it's special.
I've not heard that, Kelly.
Protection.
Oh my
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah,
I can find
and
out.
that was also like a sign or a signal of something.
We need to. I'm texting.
You want me to Google men's Mormon underwear?
I'm gonna DM Sam and be like, dude, do you
there
have a pair of
pattern
these?
on there or something?
Your underwear. Yeah, good luck with that.
I mean, I know that they wear white, but
That is so strange accusation.
Right, but like a sign, a signal of some sort.
Yeah, and I don't put it past anyone, but
you know how that
I wanna
like
know if
makes
that's
sense,
true.
right?
Yes. Well,
did y'all see
they're
right
in
here?
Mormon territory, like.
See who this is?
And that way it would also keep the cops from like doing anything too rash, too soon.
Yes. Yes. Hey, I'm one of you. I'm one of you. I don't.
Jordan Henshaw says he just Googled it and it does look like that.
Wow. I cannot believe I didn't know that. Oh my God.
Is that like he's shooting a kind of like a gang sign, but not like, hey, I'm LDS. Like, do you think
it's like a signal? It's
you just show your
signal.
boxers?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a subtle signal.
No, like okay, hold on. I'm about to find out.
This whole
simmer
this
for
little
a minute.
Yeah,
this
it
little
is.
perp walk just
temple garments.
Which purple?
That's it.
Temple garments. That sounds about right. Damn.
That
so
is
much.
wild.
So much.
But the reason why that would be, in theory, important is because, if you don't know 100% for sure what kind of law enforcement may be in the area, maybe, hopefully, that could be the signal that gets them to pause and not just like take you out immediately.
So this interaction right here, there she is.
Yeah,
again.
I think you're right. I agree with you.
That's the girl that's talking to Mikey. I just picked up on her. Literally. I mean, you see how this happens? Like, you can identify someone new after here we are 6 months and 10 days later.
Yeah, I haven't even noticed that girl either.
So this interaction right here is curious to me between the security guy and this undercover cop, or I don't know who this is. This honestly could go 50-50. It's either undercover cop or it's like a military. Some kid in the military.
Sorry, I need to be running in the chat to put some of these comments on. Can I get have you?
There we go.
Do you still have me?
Yes. No, you never accept, but jump in there. Hang on. Just a second.
Because they're so good.
can I exit the studio and then
No. You stay put. You stay put.
you can do it?
And I'll handle it. So if I drop out for a second, guys, have no fear. I'll be back. But in the meantime, I just wanted to say that Vindicti said at 10:43, Mormons caught with their pants down by participating in this. That was pretty clever.
For real.
I mean, in many potential ways. And then you've had 2 super chats also, Blake, that I wanted to call out. But this one in particular is right on topic and right in the moment. So sorry to interrupt the flow, but pattern recognition with the super chat at 10:43, like a minute ago, saying,
hey, I just sent to your at me,
cool.
.com,
Thank
right?
you. Yep.
Okay. All right. Accept it and jump in.
Okay.
Yeah. I
He's
don't
doing this exactly at the time that Terrell is grabbing the film, the SD card. And
hang on,
so
I didn't see you do it again.
Oh yes.
What's he doing?
That the George Zen is putting on this whole distraction at the same time that Terrell is grabbing the SD card.
No, I think George is already gone.
No.
Yeah. George is already gone. Because
Well,
look,
I have a link
they've
to
got
where
on the
you can
George
buy
back
these
there.
garments if y'all want to buy some.
Okay.
If you
no, I mean that would make sense, but look, George goes. Am I on the original? No, hang on. Okay, Terrell grabs the SD cards at like 3 minutes. Okay. We'll go right here. Hang on, bear with me. I believe. Okay, so
Kelly, I just sent you the
George Zen, by the time this is Adam Bartholomew, and by the time Adam makes his way down to the menorah, we've got the red officer here. We've got these 2 military guys here. And George has already walked through this path away. Okay.
Mhm.
And then watch.
Yeah.
So George is being hogtied back here. Adam still walks down. And then right here is where Terrell grabs the SD cards. Where they're
he's
like,
being gone.
oh shit, there's a dude with the camera right here, but look at him talking. They're like, oh, act normal. Should we get this camera? Like you can
For
just
real.
look at these 2 clown dicks are
it's
literally they know what they're doing.
It's a casual conversation. Like, I'm not rushing. I'm just gonna do this,
Oh, they're trying to be slick. I mean, these kids.
Yeah.
This is like you're trying to be slick, and you know you're doing wrong, but you're trying to act normal, and your heart is going 180 beats a minute.
Yes. God, I bet it was beating out of their chest, literally.
And look at him. Terrell's literally in deep ass thought. He's like, holy shit. Is that guy still there? Oh shit, that guy's still there. Like he's literally, you can see these thoughts going through his mind.
Yeah.
He's like, fuck it. I
Literally.
gotta get on the chair.
Literally.
I gotta get Harley's chair and I gotta get it because this is gonna show everything. I've got to do this. Like Erica's gonna kill me if I don't,
Yep.
So
I gotta rush and I gotta hurry because I can do my video real quick in the corner.
Okay, Kelly, you good?
Yeah.
I'm good.
Welcome back to the stream.
Thank you.
So George has already gone away, and that was not part of the distraction.
Got it.
It makes sense, but it's not. He was already hogtied.
Not from Gerald, no. Yeah.
No. Okay. What was our next one that we were going to go to?
Yes, stop laughing at you.
Does he have a thing? Does he have some Tobacco as well. Some
What is
cookies
that?
in. I mean, I don't want to show this to
Is
the
Zen-
Wolves in Finance
Zen
guy.
isn't the
Some
other thing
Some
Zen?
Zen tobacco.
Zen for Zen.
Yes, literally.
Doesn't that look like it? Or is that just the indention where he
Yeah.
has had it in the past?
I mean,
Could
no,
be
it
either
looks
one. I don't know. I feel like it would be
Zen.
more like look like more used or worn if it was.
like you're gonna love this comment.
Let's go. I know. I was about to say, like, we don't need to show Wolves in Finance because that's all we need is a video with the palm pistol, and he's got these are special glasses,
God, you
right?
guys,
Like
how did he go off
George
of
is
that?
actually a spy that's got laser guided something on his glasses. Yeah. So
Okay,
nobody
but
nobody
okay, I
tells
do have a
that.
question
God.
though. Well, someone was saying I wonder what those papers are. If you go back to that photo, because one
I was just
reason,
thinking that.
one
Yeah.
other thing that I was wondering about, and this will be fun. I want to look at that too, Blake. But if real quick we could wrap this part up, between the. If you're able to see in there, but remember he had the lanyard on as well, because we talked about could he have had like his medical information in there or something else important. So anyway,
I
Yeah,
remember when y'all
it's
talked about
definitely
that.
it's definitely something to keep it dry. I
It
believe
looked like
it
kind of like a
is.
brochure to like some kind of church maybe or something. I don't know. I have that full video of him doing right there, and he's like speaking some mumble jumble, like I forget what he says. Do y'all remember that?
He's like, "What the hell did I get talked into?" is what he's probably trying to say.
There's his Mormon garments.
thank you, Wayne. You always come through. He was dragging the lanyard behind him when his pants were down. So, all right. Wanted to make sure he didn't immediately lose that lanyard. Got it.
Shoot me! Shoot me! Was that you? We don't know if it's him or not.
How did his pants come down?
Shoot me! Was that you? We don't know if it's him or not.
I mean, they could have just been loose. I don't know that
Shoot me?
I'm
I
not
thought
sure
it was
that
kill me at first.
Yeah.
It's so
Well,
weird.
I
It's
mean,
so,
do you guys
like,
know that he was a supporter of Phil Lyman? Y'all remember that,
mhm.
Yes.
Kelly?
And there's actually going to be some discussion on that topic tomorrow to kind of actually help promote or cross promote the stream that Pia is doing with Laissez Faire Lounge over on X. Phil Lyman is going to be live taking questions, kind of an Ask Me Anything. I can't remember what time in the afternoon it's going to be, but definitely recommend
I'm ready for that one.
checking that out and coming prepared with your questions.
Did she put a time on it yet? Because I didn't see that. I didn't see if she put a
She
time.
probably has something up, but
Okay.
I think with all of our
is a good-
with
that
all
would
of
be a
our
good
different
one, for
time
sure.
zones, I never take anything for granted and always make sure that I'm just like looking until the very last minute.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good one.
That's the one thing I'm worried about too. When she's like really, really off time zone from us.
Yeah,
So
she's five.
She's like
5
in
hours.
the morning when we're in like, yeah.
Okay. So where did that one video go that I was on with as they are? It basically appears that the security guy in the black knows. See, this guy doesn't have, he's not a brother. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about? You know, Rick's got me. I'm hanging out the SUV.
Sorry, I had my mic.
And Rick's got me
I
because
had my mic
like,
on muted. My bad.
Rick's got the tattoo. You know, Rick's got the tattoo.
We're
I know he's
blood-
got me. So does this mean that Brian doesn't know that this guy's got him? Because this guy doesn't have the tattoo, like the brother. And so who is this guy?
You know, when he talked about that, what I thought about? I thought about the movie The Hangover and the Blood Brothers. It was so cringe when he said that. Like ew. Like
The Wolf Pack.
yeah, that
That
moment
movie,
when on the top of the roof and they're like
just yeah. That
I literally thought
but-
about that when he was speaking on Sean Ryan. I was like, what is this?
I'll get the bathroom.
and he just walks off.
What is somebody
See, this guy right here was
Oh, that's the
really,
guy.
really talking to this guy right here.
Yeah.
They know each other. They like know each other, and it makes
He's the
no
one with
sense.
the skull on the back, right?
Huh?
He had like a skull on the back of his shirt.
I think so.
It was
But
kind of
he
like
just-
a military looking like symbol.
He just
You know how
burns
like
off.
they have the American
Mm-hmm.
yeah. He does kind of go fast.
Let's watch it in real time.
Well, he's walking past Dave because he's trying to get maybe through before that spot. It sounds like someone said F you. Did y'all hear that?
What?
Did you notice? Did you see us? I was. Did you notice? Did you see us?
I was like right before you walked across.
Hey, Blake, we have got, thank you so much, Baron, for the super
Hey,
Baron
Ron
podcast in the house.
in the house.
Long hair brunette's name is Emily Bird McCutcheon.
No kidding.
Okay, I remember him speaking about that. But I didn't know that was her.
Thank you. Thank
BY?
you.
BYRD.
BIRD.
I remember the last name of McCutcheon.
Yep. What does she do? Is she part of
She is-
TPUSA?
A TPUSA staffer.
Oh yeah, she is. She is on the juice. I mean Kool-Aid. She's on the Kool-Aid. That's
Looks like
awesome.
she was one of the monitors or moderators over there.
Interesting. Okay, cool. Figured that one out. Who was that? Or do you not want to reveal your source?
That was
there?
Baron.
Baron?
Yeah.
Baron, you're
You didn't read the comment, did you?
He don't even
just-
listen to me when I say it out loud twice. 3 times.
I can't believe he just asked who is that gave us that information.
Goodness thing.
my
Goodness
God.
gracious. And then also
Bless
just to,
you.
I didn't get to interrupt you guys earlier, but to reiterate that Pia's thing with Laissez Faire Lounge is at 5:30 Eastern, I believe, tomorrow. So y'all just make sure that if on X, so y'all make sure that if you are interested in tuning into that,
perfect.
that's where you'll find it.
All right, are we ready to go to Slick Rick?
Go for it.
Okay, real quick. Here's the video I was looking for.
Yep, we're
Okay.
ready for Ricky. Ricky.
I just do
Oh,
not
so many
understand
songs.
how I do not understand how the Mormon garments come out from right here to where he had pants on back here. I just do not understand it.
Oh, I
And then
know.
you've
Like
got
right when he went under the under the overpass thing, he had him
like
all the
how
way
does
up.
that happen? Like why? And then you've got, I mean, look right here at the ice box. Right here, the ice box, Chrissy. I mean, she's keeping people back. But right here, watch this interact. Let's see if we can see what t-shirt that is. These two dudes know each other. I'm serious. Like you do not talk like that just to somebody that you don't know, like they're a stranger. Okay. This security guy knows this dude here who has.
Oh yeah, see, he has that little school on there.
And he's got a gun right here. I mean, it's like he's like asking for money. Like, hey, dude, give me $20. I need $20. Like they know each other, and
Like one of those people that come up to
Okay, let's go to Cutler. Let's go to Cutler. Y'all want to see the video I made today? This is in response to a wrestler.
about Ricky.
Oh yeah, there's a
real
guy.
Quick, real quick. Hold on, real quick. I just want to say Emily got her role May 16th, 2025, according to Acme Photo.
So that sounds about the time that Barron put out the thing about the order being put in to
A lot of them
accurate energetic.
Yeah.
Accurate energetic systems about that.
I think so.
Okay.
This strange gun saved lives in the early 19th century. Known as the Protector Palm Pistol, it was specifically designed for seafarers and mariners as a self-defense tool during shipwrecks, when quick access to survival equipment was critical, while a 6-round magazine further enhanced its practicality, allowing for rapid reloading.
Arr, mateys! It is Cutler! Pirate reporting for duty, sir, with my palm pistol. Come on.
He might talk like that.
He could. Arr, me mateys, it's me. Skipper Rick.
Slick Rick.
Well, Blake, do you think that he was the detonator though?
No, he's called a decoy. He's a decoy. He's doing something with his
did
shirt.
you know that he is?
Huh?
Yeah. Well, do you know who he used to be involved with?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Right. Tim Ballard.
But look, yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
He should be arrested for conspiracy all day long. Okay. If you think that Cutler's an altar boy, no, Cutler ain't an altar boy. Okay. Like the dude is involved in this. But look, Hunter Kozak looks over to Brian Harpole for a reason. And Brian Harpole is doing something even more covert versus someone out here like pulling on his shirt. The shirt is important because Harpole is doing something with his shirt. So Cutler's going to do something with his shirt and have, if shit hits the fan, which it has, everyone's like, oh, palm pistol. Oh, detonator. Oh, it's Cutler. It's Cutler. Ooh, look at his thick sunglasses. Oh,
it could have been a signal either way. Yeah.
Okay. When Dan Flood tells everyone to steal third.
Yeah.
When Dan's like, hey, everyone steal third base. They all are doing the thing. The minivan man is doing this. He squeezes his hands up by his head. Y'all, they're decoys.
They literally all do something.
But the thing about it is, like, them being decoys is actually them telling on themselves. It's just you got to figure out who the trigger person is. You know what? I don't give a fuck. Round them all up.
Yep.
And like I said before, get them all in interrogation rooms.
Literally.
You got to have real law enforcement and tell them, sing,
They should have
bitches.
been done.
Who wants the deal first? Who wants it first? Y'all
They
bitches
should have
start
done
singing.
that from the beginning. You know, I mean, it's
That
like
would require real law enforcement. That would
I never
require
understood that because-
real law enforcement.
exactly. Well, it's like if you're like you shoot your wife or something, you kill her, then the first person that they're coming for is everyone in your family. So, and everyone that has surrounded you, who's all your best buddies, that you're going to interrogate all of them that hold the whole circle. So it's not any different than in this case, because they're in that circle. So why?
Let's watch this because I want people to truly understand what the hell they are expecting Slick Rick to have in his hand.
This is a safety. Both of these have to be depressed to be able to close the barrel. And then to actually fire this thing, you have to push both of these and then flip this. And there is a tiny red button on either side. So it doesn't matter which side you have, you flip that and then you can fire the gun. You may be wondering, why was this goofy thing ever created? Well, you would be surprised to find out that this was actually marketed as a medical device for the elderly and people with limited mobility and poor hand strength. The person who created it actually went as far as trying to get the FDA to approve it as a medical device so it would be covered by insurance. They do not make these anymore, and they're actually very hard to find. So I am very excited to try this out and finally push the red button. So let's go get set up and get started.
That seems like an accidental shooting waiting to happen. Can you imagine if elderly people had a palm pistol like that? I mean,
okay.
Yes,
I'm glad.
He goes on to say this, right? He talks about, I'd seen this video before too, and I think he talks about how easy it would be to accidentally shoot your hand, shoot your foot, shoot.
Little jacket. All right, here we go. Pushing the red button in 3, 2, 1. Oh!
You see that recoil?
Oh.
Do that again. I didn't see it. It's a lot of pieces.
She not be kicking. That is a very light recoiling round, and I can totally see why they went with 38 special, but I think I would enjoy it a lot more if it was chambered like 500 Magnum or 50 BMG maybe, or heck, even 4-bore would be nice. So we know that this thing will fire, but now we need to see if we can actually hit something with it. It's definitely not made for distance, so I'm up pretty close. Let's take a whack at it, see if I can actually hit this. Hey, there we go. A little to the left, but not bad. This actually has a nifty little ejector feature. This is spring loaded, so you can get your fingernail in there.
So, like I have a video from a commenter that would like for you to
wow, okay,
review about red color. So let me pull it up for you. I'm gonna send it in the chat in our chat, so that way you can pull it up. Since you already have everything.
You can pull it up. Just add it to the screen if you want. You just add media where it says add present. Yeah, you can add it to the to the stream. You don't have to send anything to me.
Messy.
Okay, we'll finish this up when I get there.
Whose dog did this? Anyways, we have some level 3. Gosh. All right.
So basically, we saw all of that. Folks, let's say it together.
Hold on, let's see. I don't know what.
Decoy, just like minivan man, decoy. Okay.
Unless there was something under his sleeve that that he was triggering, not actually a gun that he was firing.
Say it again.
This is what I'm
Unless
about
there
to
was
show you.
something maybe under his
That's what this
sleeve
this
that he was
this commenter wants you
triggering.
Go for it.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's why he wants you to see it. All right, hold on. Let's see. Do I hit share screen right? Is it right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
I should see it on the little stage right there.
It's not showing up.
Well, while she's
Yeah.
pulling it up, yeah. And what I was saying was just if there was something under his shirt that, for example, allow me to demonstrate. I mean, obviously, I'm not prepared to do this, but if there was something under his shirt that maybe, he's got his arm out, right? He's bracing and he's moving something under his shirt that is triggering something versus him actually shooting a weapon. That's what I'm saying, that potentially the involvement could have been.
Potentially, but the thing is, the shirt movement is too late. It's 2 frames too late where the necklace is already blown.
Okay, but that doesn't mean that he wasn't detonating or triggering something that we saw.
No, it was Judas Harpole.
Okay.
It was old Judas. Betrayer. Where did she go? She peaced out.
I'm sure she'll be back. You should have just
put that comment of Jordan.
I got you, Jordan.
I love it. Hey, look, Jordan and I do not see eye to eye currently, but I'm telling you one thing, y'all. If Jordan ever passes the bar, I will hire his little ass in a heartbeat to be my attorney, because I'm telling you what, Henshaw will be relentless. And I want something like that to represent me. Like whatever I need in business, or whatever. You talk about a dog in the trenches. Like if Jordan displays just a half of that tenaciousness in a legit legal career, like, can you imagine him using his talents for something that actually we're going to get somewhere on it? I mean, I'd hire him in a heartbeat. That's why I'm like, Jordan, take your GoFundMe money, save your money, because I'm going to have Mike McCash on. Mike McCash and I've already talked. He thinks you're wonderful. He would hire you. I mean, you're making a case to make it in Hollywood, but Mike's like, man, it ain't there. Nothing's there. Nothing's there. This is not I understand what he's trying to do, but this is a dead end. So we're going to do that next week. I'd rather you just save your money and go to law school. Hell, I'll donate then. I mean, if I'll donate if you're going to go to law school, I'm not going to donate for you to go buy more pipes and stuff. And
hold on now. I thought you were gonna buy the whole setup for him.
He never
Didn't
gave me
you say that like a week or two ago?
Yeah. Well, a week or two ago before I talked to Mike McCash, and he's like, y'all need to keep my name out y'all's mouth. I'm like, hey, it's not me. It's like, and he's like, no, seriously, keep my name out of y'all's mouth. I'm like, okay, I'll relay it. So anyways, we're going to get there. But I wanted to save it for Jesse.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But anyways, Jordan's good. Where did she? There you are.
Okay, I guess they didn't like me talking about Ricky, so they kicked me out. I don't understand. But anyways, I have it pulled up now.
Okay.
Let's go.
Uh-oh.
Now it's gone again. I'm just gonna put it for you.
If you want, if you want
it says
to,
my browser has blocked the screen.
okay, if you want to go ahead and just send it in as a link in the private chat, then then we can set it up for you.
Let's watch this.
Watch
There you
my
go.
slightly bent, relaxed arm suddenly straighten as I use it as a brace and for aiming. At the same time, you see my right fist containing the palm pistol come up from behind my left bicep. I then aim at center mass and squeeze off around. And as always, I hit my target center mass in the center of his chest. However, my bullet hit my target's cross. Fortunately, my bullet ricocheted. It is palm pistol Ricky. Catch me if you can.
Oh my.
Almost 500,000 people have seen this
Val
jackass.
Venus.
Val
No, don't
Venus.
call him that. Don't call him that. I
I've
actually
not
sent him a
seen
DM. I sent him a DM and I told him, I said, hey, bud, I used to watch you many, many years ago. In my WWF
I
days.
know that dude.
He followed me already, and I was like, oh, I sent him a DM. I was like, let's talk. I'd like to. And I told him, I said, first of all, I don't, just FYI, I don't subscribe to your theory, but I would like to hear more about it and share with you how I think Rick could be doing something, just not what you think he's doing. So he's been relentless.
Why can't people just say he's a decoy?
Look, I mean, at the end of the day, I'm not about isolating anyone. I'm about trying to understand why they believe what they believe. And then for us to have a meeting of the minds to figure out how, because they've got some convictions that they're seeing, and maybe they just haven't, they're so caught up in their echo chamber that they haven't considered some of these other things that some of us are thinking about.
So
and that's
Keli,
why I am so I take the time to talk with so many different people, is because I think that there is something to be gained and information to be learned from everyone. And maybe that's because it strengthens your own theory, or because, I don't just shut off. Okay. So that's
do you think he has anything to do with Turning Point USA, like their neighbors?
What do you mean?
If he's a WWE superstar, I would say no, but that Phoenix, Arizona is kind of strange.
Do you think that this Val
it's in the chat
is coming
on it.
from a place of pureness, or is he doing something that is conniving on behalf of someone?
Well, I agree with you, Blake, because he came out of nowhere. Someone brought him to my attention in the last month, and I was like, who is this guy? Where did he come from? I had not seen him before.
He's been at it from the beginning. But I mean, look, you can Google Val Venus hello ladies, and you'll learn all you need to know about the old Val Venus. I don't know that that's
I did
where
not know
he
he
is
was a
in,
WWE superstar, though. That is so crazy. I'm actually a WWE fan.
Ladies.
I did not know about him.
So
but
this video debunks, because Rick's hand it's moving.
Which
I mean, I just cannot it's a decoy. He's
but
moving.
You guys, what here's the thing though, is regardless, don't you think that Rick is still in on it? Okay. He still knows what is happening. That's why if he's working security, his job would not be to have his back to the entire crowd and just be facing Charlie the entire time. That makes absolutely no sense for someone who is legitimately working security.
I haven't seen this, but you know what's funny is this is one of the lower resolution takes. I mean, he's got the real Trigger Man in frame, but he cuts off. I mean, you can see the fingers moving, but he turns and he cuts. he cuts to another frame as the real Trigger Man is. That's incredible. That's absolutely incredible. Look, he's a decoy, but he's involved. They're all involved, and they all should be rounded up. I'll just leave it at that.
I love this. Blake will never back down. Say it together now. Decoy.
You just like speaking
I
it
know.
is
Oh my
half the
God.
battle. As soon as you say it, you can then start to accept it. Okay, and yeah, that's just it is what it is. That there were decoys there. Okay, let me figure out the private chat. Where is that? Oh,
On the
I see
right
it.
side. Mhm.
Yeah, I got you.
It's studio chat.
Okay, hang on. Y'all jump on to something else as I get this pulled up.
Yep. Tens machine. Thank you, Lemon Curd. It's something that I've brought up. And I think that, that's something that would cause a person, if you've ever experienced a tens machine or anything with that sort of electromagnetic pulse, it causes your muscles to jump, to activate with sort of involuntarily, and it would simulate that motion. Anyway, I think it could be a factor.
The nerves.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too. It's definitely an option. Yeah, maybe you can pull up some more comments. Kelly's getting on it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm making sure that there's not like something that's gonna like jam us up on it. Okay,
I think it might just be my crazy computer.
Oh, they tagged me in it too. Okay, here we go.
I'm sorry, my kid just told me a dance. I don't know.
Get copyrighted. YouTube is so. I mean, I get it, but whatever. So it's just a back and forth edit of Cubs.
So they said that like it's like beside his shirt, like in the inside of his arm is where he's pressing something.
No, he's a decoy.
That was the comment.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
You have to remember all of these people.
And I never looked at it. I never looked at it like that either, though. So I want you to see
Rick knows that there are people right over here videoing. Okay. Rick knows that he's got a job to do to be a decoy when Dan Flood says steal third.
Mm-hmm.
Cutler is looking right over here, and you've got all these phones out. Okay. Like, there's no way in hell that he's doing something that has, like, he's the decoy. I don't know. I feel like a broken record. Like, he's the decoy. I mean, this movement, if we were just on X, I mean, this movement, right?
Say how you just said it.
Hang on, how I say what? This movement,
You
right?
just said decoy. Country is crap.
I know. Okay, this movement right here.
Did you see that? Did you see that? He pulls up on
too
something.
late.
Like he pulls up like into something.
It's called a sleeve. It's
You
just
see it,
it's just
Kelly?
it's sleeve.
What is that under his sleeve, though? It looks like something to me.
Yeah. It's something under there.
There's something under there.
Yeah, I think so.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Was it
Well, and
maybe
then also
supposed to be
the
a
commenter.
little
So
up in the
Blake,
back? Like, did something not happen in the
did
back
it?
that was supposed to happen? I mean, I'm just saying.
So also there's like some kind of recoil that comes through under his elbow. If you want to if you can see that.
Oh, wait. Hold on.
You had to play
This
the
is
whole thing.
this is the Lord teaching me patience. This is a patience exercise.
Oh, Blake, do you know for how much patience? Let's ask
You
the
got it. We
chat.
know you got it in
Who,
you, Blake.
please, chat, weigh in. Who has more patience, Kelly
I know.
or Blake?
You gonna do the trigger smart thing, like put a 1, put a 2?
But he has gained a lot. I will give
No,
him
they
credit.
can
Kelly.
they can
He's gained
write
a lot of
names. We don't
patience,
even
though.
need to confuse anybody with 1s and 2s. You can put K or B if you'd like, but who has more
The
patience?
commenter comments that pit pocket is pit pocket. I don't know. Under his elbow, there's a decoy or something, or like a recoil?
A pit.
You got decoy in my head now.
When, like, as he here, I'll add it back.
Let me see. Let me see if there's a mark.
They're saying where you tell me when to hit pause.
So you see his hand? You see his hand like come all the way around? And then
Okay. Just a second. You tell
Keep
me
going.
you tell me right when you think something's happening. Okay?
okay, so yeah, just play through it, yeah. Is it still playing through? So there is something kind of shiny.
I mean, he's not playing with his pocket or with his sleeve. He's not playing with his sleeve. He could be making
It's like
a motion that's relevant, but
a
he's
light
not
by his
playing
elbow,
with it.
like right here. Like you see that little like
Okay.
it's kind of like a
Hang on.
light-ish on the elbow. They said that could be a recoil.
We're about to just go max. I'm about to. Okay, so we're gonna remove this.
Let's go
All right,
next.
y'all
Look,
talk about
we can
something.
go- Look, Shabbat Shalom. Okay.
That's right.
All right, hang on, I gotta find it. That was good. Just a second. I have too many.
Oh, the patience princess. It has a nice ring to it. Thank you.
I like the alliteration, but I it's probably queen.
She is pretty good at it. I will give
Oh,
her that
y'all,
too.
y'all have no idea.
I think
some
she's
of
rubbed
the
on like a little.
Kelly, what are some of our spirited debates? Do they get spirited?
Spirited is one way to put it. That's not what I would have thought back in my cheerleading days. That's not like spirit. That's not the kind of spirit I had back then. But yeah, we get pretty feisty. But I've learned to deal,
We just are two passionate people. All right, here we go. I have just found it.
Oh, this is a spicy question.
I object off of the foundation of the question. It's a shitty question.
It's not a bad question. It's a controversial one.
Would you rather have a prostate exam or a root canal? Neither. Ladies, answer it.
A root canal.
What do you think, Linz? No,
I don't have prostate, right? So
not that question.
I've actually, well, no, I haven't had a root canal. I've had my wisdom teeth pulled.
I'm talking about the one that was on the screen.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I should have clarified. I'm sorry. Official narrative or fake death? And why? And why?
In between. I'm sorry.
Are you in between?
Wait, you're in between? You're in between the official narrative and fake death?
Oh no. I thought we were talking about fake death and TPSA killed him.
Mm-hmm. By way of an explosive or shaped charge?
Correct.
Because look, like I've said all along,
It's some kind of electromagnetic blast. I mean, you don't get that kind of hole like that. Like, there's no way.
At the end of the day,
there's
there's 6
no way.
degrees. There's 6 degrees of separation between.
It's some type of magnetic something.
Because look, Jordan, I could have him right here on the screen. Jordan is going to say overpressurization under the shirt. Thank you.
And I get it. I get Jordan's theory. I really do. Like,
no,
I really
Jordan's
think that
admitted.
so let me tell you something. Kelly, you can tell me what you think about this. So I think Jordan's theory would be plausible if, say, Charlie was going to fake his death and they knew he was going to fake his death and they used it against him with an explosive under the shirt, that making that same effect as if he did. Does that make sense? Do you see what I'm saying? So, like, it almost like they were in on it, either if he was faking it and used it against him to take him out. Like, this was the opportunity for them. That would be that scenario. That would fit Jordan's, like, his theory.
Okay, everybody ready?
But I do think Charlie is dead.
First, we have to ask Blake if you would rather give birth or have a prostate exam.
You ready?
Prostate exam all day long. I'm telling you, like, women are tough. I mean, I can't even imagine. I can't fathom a child being born out. I mean, yeah.
I'm glad you know that at least.
I'm sorry.
I said I'm glad you know that. Some men don't even, like, admit it.
Oh, I will sing that praise all day long. Okay, let's watch.
Mass shooter. We're gonna have a little bit more disagreement. Got it. All right. Hi. Yeah. So just wanted to a few weeks ago. A few weeks ago, there was a transgender mass shooter.
I'll show you right when.
Ever since then, about 3 weeks later, the Trump DOJ said that we should start talking about revoking gun rights for transgender Americans. I think you're in support of this decision. Yes, is that fair to say? All right, great. Yeah. So, do you know how many transgender Americans?
I want you all to watch right here. Watch right here.
Have been mass shooters over the last 10 years?
Too many.
Okay.
He just grabbed his shirt. He's grabbing his shirt. He has the trigger underneath his clothing and he's getting it in position like this. There's a reason that no one acknowledges this. There's a reason.
Okay, then
He's getting it ready.
Couldn't the same thing be said though about Cutler? Like that, why is it that only a trigger could be embedded in Harple's shirt and not in Cutler's shirt? And that, you know, if you say that no one is talking about Harple, but really not that many people are talking about Cutler either.
Hang on, say that again.
Like, why is it a different standard? If you believe that Harple is adjusting something in his shirt, then why is it so outlandish?
No. He's not adjusting anything in his shirt. He's getting his hand gripped around the trigger that he's about to squeeze and detonate the shape charge underneath Charlie's shirt. It's not he's adjusting. He's getting his hand in position and he's trying to be secretive about it.
Okay.
Did you see Hunter Kozak? Why what? They wanted to kill him. You see Hunter? Watch this.
No, I mean, what was he adjusting the shirt for? That's what I'm saying. I think my screen is kind of off. Let's see.
What was the what for? I didn't hear you, Linz. What was it? You're asking the question about what?
So I'm saying you said that I think you misunderstood. Yeah, I think you misunderstood where I was saying why was he adjusting the shirt though?
Oh, I didn't say he was adjusting the shirt. I'm saying he's getting his hand wrapped around the detonator and he's trying to be secretive about it. Watch it again.
Well, he's securing
So,
the
do you know
good.
how many transgender Americans have been mass shooters over the last 10 years?
Too many.
Hunter Kozak looks over, signals with his glasses. Brian plays it off. Watch his hands. His hands are gripping they're getting it around the trigger. He's getting his hand in position. The shirt, he's got it right here ready to go. This is an unnatural way to fold your hands. He's trying to be secretive. Everyone at home, okay, do this. Cross your hands normally. Your hands, this is normal, okay? This is a normal feat. This is how Brian has his hands throughout this entire 10 minutes until he gets to Hunter Kozak and his hands change.
He really does. I watched your
Yeah, I'm right. I'm right. Now he goes fist under and this hand under. This is not normal. This is you trying to conceal something.
He does.
This is not normal.
Yeah.
This is not comfortable.
Yeah.
You're trying to get your hand around the trigger and he's just ready to go until he looks in his peripheral. And what does he see in his peripheral? He sees Dan Flood step up and tell everyone to steal third. What does he do when he sees steal third? He squeezes the real shape charge as everybody else is doing their thing. Slicky Ricky is doing his thing, and he's got y'all, like everyone like, ooh, woo, woo, bomb pistol, woo, woo, woo. And it worked. Like this is part of an operation where you've got layers of stuff. But the thing is, you can never have, this video can never exist, and you can never see the other videos that exist where you can literally see his knuckles where he squeezes just gently. You can see it. He clenches his jaw. I can see it, like he's like, and you can see his jaw clench because he's squeezing it. And then what does he do? What does he do? He goes back into his right pocket to turn off whatever it is. Like, I think it could be something to do with electrocution, whatever it is. He goes back into his pocket to turn it off before he runs to Charlie.
So can we go to Jordan's comment real quick?
Sure.
Does
Sure.
this video continue to play? Were you in the, or were you at the end of essentially the safe part?
Yes. Yeah. No. It stopped. But right here, I mean, we'll play it again.
Been mass shooters over the last 10 years?
Too many.
You're never going to be able to get away from the fact that you can see his knuckles squeeze on other videos. You can see him getting it in position here. His little fingers getting it ready. I'm getting it around.
Well, why can there not be multiple things going on? That's all. Like that's all
Yes.
that I'm trying to understand is why the double standard? Why can there not be multiple things detonated and multiple people with a concealed something under a shirt or pressing something in a pocket or whatever? I mean,
Sure.
that's what I'm just trying to understand. Why does it have to only be Harpole? Somebody probably,
Okay.
you know,
Let's do an
could
experiment.
have triggered. Hold on, wait. Let me finish.
Okay.
Finish. Somebody could have triggered something. You know, the sound, right, of the gunshot. Somebody could have, or firecracker, or whatever we want to call it. You know, somebody could have. Yeah, somebody could have made the shirt jump. Somebody could have done something that made the necklace go. So I mean, somebody could have made the squib come out. Okay, I'm just saying these are all of the different little things that were going on that could have happened, could have been triggered, right?
Okay, are you ready?
Could it hold on, could it all have been done electronically? That would be the smoothest. But I'm just saying, why does it have to be just one person responsible for the entire sequence?
Exactly.
Can I talk now?
Now, listen. So I
No,
bring up
hang
his
on.
comment
One
because-
second. Y'all both are going to say, okay, do this. Lens, say boom. Do it.
I mean, yeah, it was a boom. It was a boom.
No. Say boom. Say it.
Boom.
Okay, Kelly, will you say boom?
Boom.
Okay. I watch.
He said,
Watch. I'm gonna tell as soon as you see me do this, I want y'all to say the boom at the same time, and let's see if y'all get it perfect. Ready?
Okay.
Well, we haven't practiced. We didn't go to Fort whoever
I
and
thought you were
practice.
gonna do this.
We didn't practice at our, training facility for weeks on end. Come on now, Blake.
Exactly, at Fort Huachuca.
Y'all both know you'll
Well,
never line up
before you
perfect, and
keep-
if one
before-
thing is
okay,
off,
so like,
go ahead. What?
okay, so what if it was a squib and a detonator? What if Brian was doing the squib and Rick was doing the kill?
Okay, it's a squib. What are we gonna do with it? What happens next? It's a squib. What's the next move?
I think maybe what if Brian was trying to help Charlie fake his death, but Rick was over here wanting to take him out for real?
Okay, so I'm telling you right now, it's a squib. What happens now? What's the next step? What do we do?
What we
I don't
just
think
saw in
it's
the
a squib.
video.
I don't think it's just one thing. I think it's both. I think it's both,
Oh goodness.
or it could be both. At least, there. I mean, that's not. We don't know.
Okay. Ladies, don't follow Blake's stunt. Blake, please.
But
you
that
can
would explain
explain
them
well
both, like
without
him
having the
right,
ladies
like
do
this,
this.
and then
So-
you got Rick going over here like this.
No, haha 3598. My point, and you probably are not smart enough to understand it, is that I wanted to prove that lining up something off of one hand gesture is absolutely incredibly difficult to what the proposal that we just heard about all these people doing stuff. You have one person that does the trigger, Brian Harpole. Brian Harpole does the whole thing that triggers the audio, that triggers the movement under his shirt, the shape charge, and possibly an electrocution thing. One person, one trigger, so it all lines up. Not all these multiple people. That's like shifting the blame off of Judas for some reason.
It's not shifting the blame off of him. It's regardless, they were all in on it. It's a shared situation regardless. They all knew
agree.
what to do. They all knew, keep your eyes on him, jump over the railings. You don't need to look for another shooter. You don't need to protect the crowd. You just need to get him the heck out of here as fast as possible. They all knew what was going to happen. I am fully convinced. Okay. So to me, does it really matter?
No way around it.
I think it doesn't really matter who detonated whatever. They were all in on it. Okay. Whatever the heck happened, I think that frankly, we're wasting our time dissecting all of this stuff. And I'm getting frustrated because we're 6+ months in and, we're spinning our wheels and arguing and, we're talking about Erica and all of her past and her sequins and is she crying enough and all this other shit. And it's getting old. But it's all a distraction from what's important, as far as I can tell.
Well, there's no way around the fact that they're all in on it, because either way, if it was faked or if it was intentional, then it's the same. You have to be in on it either way, like all the way around.
Can I ask Keli you a question? And
Sure.
I mean this sincerely. Can y'all hear me? Let's say that Jordan actually does somehow magically make this, it happens, okay? And it actually looks like a squib. Walk me through what you think happens after that.
I think then that evidence is presented to the state. What's that? Lens, did you say something?
Either somebody does come forward. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can you hear me now? Okay. I was gonna say, like, you're just saying, like, they come forward with evidence, or no one will ever know.
I mean, what are we doing this for? Yeah, what are we doing this for if it's not to ultimately help expose what happened that day and maybe more importantly what didn't happen? And I think that if you're here on this stream and those of us who are being part of this and those of us who've worked on this tirelessly for the last 6 months believe that what didn't happen is that Tyler Robinson did not fire a shot with a Mauser and a 30-06 bullet from the Losi Center roof and hit Charlie Kirk in the neck. That's what didn't happen. And so I think that should be our focus in proving that didn't happen. And I guess each day we're trying to churn along a little bit more, one by one, but hopefully we're together, together we're stronger. And it's on us, I believe, to come as close as we can to proving that Tyler did not do it. But all of this like infighting and squabbling is just a distraction, and it's and it's wearing people out.
Yeah, it's not going to be the law enforcement. Yeah. Let's see. I think my mic might be dying or something. Let me change it. Can y'all hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, I can hear you.
So how does the fake, like it being fake, do you think it forces Charlie to come out?
No,
it's
I
proven?
don't. Nope,
So
absolutely
it
not.
so the proving of it being fake is it really solves nothing.
No, I'm not going to agree with that either. But if you think that we're going to get Charlie to come out, that has never been my goal, or I have never ever said that I thought I could make that happen. When someone is taken off of the board as a character, as a whatever, as an intelligence asset, as an anything, when they are made to or allowed to exit stage right, they ain't coming back in the form as we knew them. That would completely ruin the entire operation.
See, Philip is talking to somebody. He's got someone in his ear. This is the one thing that they'll never be able to get around.
Separate, I believe they are.
Dan. Problem with the audio. Brian, get over here. Hey, problem. Audio. The bomb, it's messing up. You turned it on too soon. What? You need to turn it off. Twist. Twist. Oh, you fuckers. Did you see him look over?
You know what? One more thing that I want to say is that the best thing that could possibly come from all of this, and I think has come from all of this, is that I truly believe many more people are waking up and are opening their eyes to the lies that the government has been telling us on many different levels, to all of the different things that have been going on, the games that these people have been playing with us, and the way that it has been impacting our lives subtly, slowly, but all of the sudden, it seems like dramatically. And, maybe it is a rude awakening, but I really think that that's the best that could come from all of this. It's like, all right, I've turned 40 now, and I remember when my mom was 40, and I remember growing up, and like she would be into all of her political shows, and she'd be, so, and I didn't understand like why she was so engaged in understanding like what was going on with the world. Man, now I do. I get it. And it's sad of what's gone on around us. And I feel bad that I haven't taken a more active role in the past. But you know what? They've pulled the wool over my eyes for too long. And this time, like I can't do it anymore. I can't do it anymore. So I'm ready to do my part. That's why I'm here. Just trying to do my part.
I agree. I don't necessarily agree with the theory because I don't see how that squares with that type of passion, and that the benign. Like, I think the fake death is super benign. I think it allows.
I'm not even talking about fake death. What I just said had nothing to do with fake death. I said that that's the best thing that could have possibly come from this whole ordeal. I don't think that it's what they intended. I don't think that whether Charlie was legitimately taken out or it was faked. I think that they thought that this would be something that would bring America together, bring the right together. And I think it had a very opposite effect.
Let me ask you something, because you hit on something there. Why do you think that there's not more outrage from the LGBTQ plus I community over one of their alleged own being railroaded. Like, where are they on this? They're awfully quiet. No.
Yeah, I do think that they've been quiet. And I mean, that's a wonderful question, and maybe I'll ask around, some of my friends. I can't speak for the community because I'm not personally part of the community. I have lots of friends who are, but it's a great question. I mean, they didn't care for Charlie, that's for sure. But the interesting thing is that he actually had a lot of people on staff that were LGBTQ. So I don't know.
But this is what, if you examine the true intent of this stunt, it was to get a nation to rage against a person's sexual preference. I mean, literally, they tried to.
It did not have the intended consequences. It
Clearly.
did not.
But my point is, they tried to false flag, or they are false flagging. They are literally gonna. He's charged with the death penalty. A kid that did not do it, and it's all off of this entire fake story of, or he might be in love with Lance Twiggs, and Lance Twiggs, like, all of that might be true. It still does not make what happened that day a rifle shot from the roof. So where is that community backing up, stepping in? Like, where are they? Like,
I mean, maybe they're fighting other fights, Maybe they're fighting other fights. Maybe they feel like there's enough other battles that they have to fight on, within their communities, within their states, that impact them more than this issue. That's the best that I can come up with off of the cuff.
If there is ever a fight for any member of the LGBTQ+I community to step up, to get involved with, to get vocal over, to literally demand answers, it is this fight right here. Because I'm telling you, Tyler Robinson did not do it. And they need to demand, if there is ever something to put your foot down on and be assertive and stand up for one of your own, if Tyler is really one of their, I don't know, maybe they're like, maybe they don't even believe it.
Right.
It's a real possibility. They're like, that, I mean, it could be. But regardless, whoever the collective is that speaks for them or organizes for them, they should be really upset over this. And there's not a better opportunity to call out a monster on whoever pulled this or attempted to, or what, like, there's not a better opportunity for the LGBTQ+I community than right now to go max on TPUSA and stick up for their own and score some points back. I mean, the silence is incredible to me.
Yeah, I mean, it's something that's worth checking out to see how much chatter there has been. I don't know. I as I think I know says, most people don't think that Tyler really is. Yeah, I'm with you. But I will say that some of the folks who watch my stuff that I like run into in person, and will comment on it, they're gay. And they're like, oh yeah, I've seen what you've been posting, like, it's awesome. And so, I mean, I think people are watching. I just don't know. I don't know what the overall community, maybe they just have other issues to fight. I'm not sure.
Well, I'm telling them right now, if there's anybody that's watching and a part of this, that they need to organize. They have everything on their side. Literally. I mean, they've got it all and they need to step up. And I mean, if Tyler is or not, it's the idea that they're trying to paint him in that light that is. So regardless that he is or he isn't, the LGBTQ plus I community needs to recognize that it's not about Tyler, it's about them. And they need to stand up for themselves on this, because this is not right. This is just, these text messages just are incredible. Lens.
Yeah. How you doing over there? I wasn't expecting to get so spicy tonight, but
Lens is like, what the hell did I get into? What's on your mind, Lens? Can you even hear us? She's frozen. Proof of life.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, you're back.
You can? Okay. Okay. So it was, my microphone was dying. That's what it was. Okay. So, y'all didn't even hear me talking this whole time. Oh my God.
Oh, you've been talking?
On that
Oh,
whole thing. Yeah.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Did not hear you.
What you got? Repeat what you were saying.
I was just gonna say, do y'all really think that he was LBGT? I don't even know how to say it. It's so weird.
I don't.
No.
I really don't.
I don't think he was. I really don't either. I just don't. Well, and then I was gonna say I made a whole video of that whole transcript, like a narration video of that. So and he speaks it in like poetry, so it's really funny.
Yeah, I just I'm not buying it one bit.
Hey Blake, we have a super chat that's for you. Why does that video say, why does that video right there say September 9th?
This is the, what version is this? This is the copy. It was what I downloaded and copied into my iPhoto album.
But like, why would it say September 9th? I guess is what they're asking.
I have no idea.
That is weird. So I wonder if whoever like uploaded the original. That is weird. Part, but like whoever originally uploaded that video.
No, it's
because you know how when you have an iPhone, you know when you have an iPhone.
Yeah, but this was not on an
like,
iPhone.
You say
because this is on the like the fancy camera, right? The UVU camera, I guess.
Whoa. So where does that say that date?
At the very, very top.
It's on my iPhoto album.
So they might have uploaded it then, like that day.
The day before
I don't know.
the
That's so weird, dude.
incident.
I don't know how you.
I wonder if there's a
explain
way
that.
for you to look at the metadata or something
Yeah.
and see.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Ooh.
saying. Like, it had to have been something on their metadata that transferred whenever he got the information.
What
Was
are
this
you
the
oohing and on about?
rehearsal footage? Sorry, I'm reading the chat. Jeez.
Jordan, I love his job. It's so funny.
Was this the Fort Huachuca rehearsal footage? That's what I was oohing and awing about.
Well, they were freaking out about Fort Huachuca, so I mean.
Hang on 1 second. There we go. Pull this up. Screen share. Here.
But they may have mistyped the date when creating the file name.
Today, I'm going to be breaking down the metadata from 3 files relating to the assassination of Charlie Kirk.
I mean,
To be the native
possibly that is a.
from the UVU review.
Okay, here was one more.
I mean, because like
the other 2
super chat, a copy of what? So this is the version we were supposed to see because I just saw drones and
files can be found
Robert Colon moving a chair. I don't know who that is, but
after Blake Bednarz appeared on Dangerous Liberty Live, Blake claimed to have obtained the original camera file from the UVU during the event. There was some online discussion on whether or not the footage Blake shared was faked or altered in some way, as UVU
is that
themselves
Gary talking?
YouTube. But it's in my personal and current opinion that I do not believe this to be the case. Over the course of several videos, and to explain in as much detail and as simply as possible what I believe is going on in relation to these 3 different files and their discrepancies. And I'd just like to point out that while I don't actually agree with all of Blake's assessments of the footage, I remain objective in formulating my opinion on the veracity of this footage itself. So shout out to Blake and Gary Melton of Paramount Tactical for trusting me to stay neutral in my analysis. So with that out of the way, let's dig in. While I'm not going to cover the vast majority of data, which is quite extensive in the original file, I will be discussing the most important discrepancies.
I can't stand him.
Okay, so first up, we've got MVI_0625.mp4. I believe this is the true native file straight from the UVU review camera. The second file we're going to look at is titled UVU upload.mp4. This file was downloaded directly from the UVU review YouTube page using 4K Video Downloader Plus. Finally, the third file titled Blake Bednarz upload.mp4 is downloaded directly from Blake's X post on November 5th, 2025.
Jordan, go pull it.
To that post below. Next, let's take a look at file sizes. You see the original file is 3.2 gigabytes, UVU's is 15 megabytes, and Blake's is 661 megabytes. What we can glean from this information is just how much more data we have in the original file. This gives us an indicator
That's like you, Blake.
Between the 3 files.
thank you, Zero, for the super chat. For the record, anyone's hypothesis does not have to be correct. It doesn't have to be right in order to know that the Fed slop is 100% BS. Tyler on a roof with a 30-06 does not work. Full stop.
It certainly looks to be the same build as the Canon XA55.
Boom.
It's stabilized on a tripod. And there's also a shotgun mic attached to the camera. We're on that microphone in the next video.
Yeah,
Canon
agree with that.
is capable of recording 4K UHD with a max resolution of 3840 by 2160 and a bit rate of 160 megabytes per second when shooting in the XF AVC format. Unfortunately, for purely analytical purposes, we're going to discover this camera only recorded in 1080p Full HD. To shoot in such a high quality demands a lot of storage and was most likely the reason for not recording at maximum quality. This file would have likely exceeded 12 gigabytes in file size compared to 3.2 gigabytes in the file that we're analyzing. Let's now switch over to the duration of each file. We can see the original is 11 minutes and 16 seconds. The UVU file is 33 seconds, and Blake's file is 11 minutes and 15 seconds. The UVU file is obviously much shorter, considering this is a trimmed down version with blurring added during the assassination itself. but we see a small discrepancy with the original file being 1 second longer than Blake's, but this can be explained. The original file is untouched at exactly 11 minutes, 16 seconds long, while Blake's version appears to be a quick edit with his watermark added, which is about half a second shorter, rounding to the nearest second. This results in Blake's video running a bit faster with more images per second. It's normal polishing with no indication of tampering, since both files start at the exact moment and line up overall. I'll discuss this in more detail in my next video. Now let's check out another discrepancy, the resolution of each file. As mentioned before, we can see the original file has a resolution of 1920 by 1080, aka 1080p Full HD. The UVU file with the same resolution, but Blake's file with a resolution of 3840 by 2160, aka 4K UHD. What some might perceive as suspicious simply indicates Blake's file was upscaled from the 1080p original. The problem with doing this is that it actually results in a loss of quality. The fact Blake didn't understand this.
Keli, this is exactly what I had no clue when I was editing, because I do not do all of this stuff. Like, I don't understand. I thought I was exporting a 4K video, and I'm unless you know this, someone that's just a normie would not know that. They would be like, "Oh, I'm actually enhancing this." I had no fucking clue until finally someone's like, "Hey, like, I'm not here." Like, Zeb is trying to go in. Zeb is like one of those odd ones, okay? That was like, it's fake, you know? And this guy's like, I can actually break all this down. Tell me what you did. Show me what you did. I literally I had a camera on, I turned my phone around, and I edited a video right in front of him. I'm like, this is how I did it. I put the little fingers here. I do this. I go over here. I hit export 4K, and it saves it to my photo album, and then I upload it into X. He's like, yeah, you're losing quality. I'm like, how the fuck am I supposed to know that? Like, I had no clue until this.
Added to my conclusion that there was no malice in creating this 4K derivation with its watermark. Regardless, I'll dig into this further in the next video. Next up, let's take a look at average bit rates. So what exactly is a bit rate? Bit rate is a measure of how much digital data is processed or transmitted per unit of time in media files like the ones that we're analyzing. It's essentially the speed at which data flows, determining the file's quality, file size, and smoothness of playback. Higher bit rates generally mean better detail and fewer compression artifacts, like sharper images and clear sound, but they result in larger file sizes. For the original file, we have an approximate bit rate of 34.95 megabytes per second. For the UVU file, we have approximately 3.57 megabytes per second. And for Blake's file, we have approximately 7.69 megabytes per second. So obviously we can determine that the original file is much better quality than any of its derivations. Finally, let's take a look at the frame rates of each of the files. In the original file, we've got a frame rate of 23.976 frames per second. In the UVU file, we have the same, but in Blake's file, we have a frame rate of 30 frames per second. Again, while this could appear suspicious to the average person looking at this metadata, the frame rate mismatch isn't evidence of deliberate tampering. Instead, it more aligns with common user error during export or upload, things any non-pro video editor would likely do without even realizing it. In my next video, I'll show you the videos themselves, all lined up in a Final Cut Pro timeline, and I'll highlight in detail the audio and visual discrepancies we see in these files. I hope you found this breakdown helpful and learned a thing or two. If so, please give me a follow so you don't miss out on the next one. Stay curious, stay logical, and God bless.
And then ultimately, he does the breakdowns here. And then I think here's part 2.
Perhaps the TP. I'd be happy to take a look at it. Stay degrade. And when digital information is lacking, it leaves room for speculation and the spread of misinformation. I'd like to extend a special thank you again to Blake Bednarz, Gary Milton, and all of you for watching. If you believe you have authentic footage from the event, please contact me. I'd be audio possible for acoustic analysis. With that said, I can confidently state that MVI_0625.mp4, the file Blake sent me for analysis, is not only the authentic file recorded by the UVU review, but it's also the highest quality video recorded from the event itself, aside from perhaps the TPUSA footage.
Okay, so Jordan has asked, and several other people in the chat, like throughout the stream or whatever, have asked about the original file, Blake. So I don't know if you want to just address that, because I know they were asking for it.
The file is uploaded back from November. Go to November 5th and watch it. Download it on my page. I had the whole video there, and watch it there. Download it, do whatever you want. I mean, that's what he was working off of. If that's not good enough for you,
Wait, say that again. To go to which page?
November 5th. It's been on my Twitter since November, I think November 5th.
Yours? Okay.
If Jordan wants the real original video, pick up the phone and call the UVU review. Her name is Elizabeth. She's the executive director. She'll be able to help you out.
I don't understand why. What does he want it for?
Well, I think that
it's not going to make a difference.
To debug,
I think it's
to draw
because-
credibility issues. He's wanting to introduce speculation and draw doubt on stuff. I know what he's trying to do.
No, actually, I think that it's because he's trying to get. I mean, I think many of us are just trying to get, or I don't know about many, but well, probably many are just trying to get the highest quality version of it that's not compressed by social media. And, without the watermark that's really big that may also degrade the quality and could potentially inhibit your ability to view something relevant. That's all.
If I knew that Jordan if I could figure out a way for Jordan to bring, we have an independent person verify. Because the only reason I will not is because I think Jordan is intentionally trying to confuse and mess with things, just like how he just drew the question about, an issue with the metadata. Like, just because my iPhoto album had it on the 9th, like I don't trust him. If I was able to have where Jordan's like, yes, that is the original file, I acknowledge it. That there's nothing wrong with it. It's original. And Jordan goes on the record to acknowledge that, I would give it to him in a heartbeat, but I don't trust him.
Well, I mean, this mid-grade person, I think they went MIA after November. And so it's we can't even talk to them anymore. I don't know is there another independent third party that you can think of? I don't want to be in the middle of it. Okay. You know that I've already been in the middle of enough spats, and I'm about ready to hang up my bridge builder hat. Okay. My peacekeeper hat, because I'm exhausted, but I still want to try to help as much as I can. So is there someone who you feel could be a trusted third party that you could send to? I don't know.
I can tell you, we'll have to, because there are.
I mean, we can't get it from this mid-grade person. Can't get it from Paramount Tactical. It's
here's what I would.
Those were the only two people that you sent to, right?
This guy gave out a multi-part breaking it down video, on everything that you could even possibly. It's so complicated. How about this? Tell me where he's wrong.
Tell you where who's wrong.
Mid-gray. What is wrong about this video?
That's not the question. The question is to be able to get access to the original video so people can do their analysis, not of the credibility of your video, but to be able to analyze it for their own purposes, you know? To be able to look at the certain things that are of interest to them in their theories. I mean, just as like, you know, we're counting on Candace to release videos, like, I mean, there are people who would really like to see this video too.
I've released it.
Where?
November 5th.
But that's a compressed social upload. There we go. Lens is back.
I just had to redo though. I just like changed browsers because they just kept spinning, and like every time I was talking, I didn't think y'all could hear me, but it was really because it was delayed. So you can hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I guess they took their team off. Right here.
They took it
Contact
off what?
Their staff page. They're about us or meet our teams.
I mean, every time I know, for example, and I'm sincerely not trying to give you a hard time. Like I'm like, every time that I edit a video, I know that when I edit it, like anything that I do to it, even if I just add my watermark, it still lowers the quality a little bit. And it's like when we are nitpicking all the fine details, you know, I don't know. It's just at this point, we just need to work with the best that we can. We need to all be in this together.
Yeah, for sure. What is? They have a show, or that's old
What's that?
on their website.
Yeah. Okay. What else do we want to run through?
Kelly?
I don't know. I have.
Oh! I did want to say, what was that picture that was like going viral today about Erica? I didn't know what that was. Like, it looked like some kind of like tape cutting ceremony or something. Did y'all see that?
Mm-hmm. Let me pull it up.
I didn't even get to look into it yet to see what that was.
Yes, that was her big ordeal, almost a counter event, I would say, last night to counter Candace being in DC. It was the TPUSA new, I don't know, what is it, a remote office or something? Not a headquarters, but a satellite office, something.
Yeah. I think your dog saw my cat on it or something. That's so weird to me. Did y'all see her shirt? She had that same shirt on again that she likes to wear, with the little infinity buttons.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she's worn that before. That shirt. That's one thing I noticed whenever I seen just a picture of her cutting the tape. I was like, that's literally the same shirt that she's wearing. Like, it was I forget what event it was, some event. And she took pictures with people, and I knew because of the infinity buttons.
Hmm.
I just thought it was weird. Y'all see the infinity buttons right there?
Mm-hmm. That are
that-
like sparkly, crystally
Yes,
something.
that's the one. Yep.
I'm gonna see if I can find.
I just thought it was kind of weird. Like, she usually wears
She
something
wears a lot of.
every.
Yeah, she wears a lot of Alice and Olivia. I don't know if that's Alice and Olivia, but I'm gonna look it up for kicks while y'all are deciding what else we're going through. Blake, can you pull the video though of them? They had like a nighttime video, I thought. Have them like panning around.
Oh my
I want to say
God.
like Mikey probably posted.
Who are these children?
Oh gosh, what's the other guy's name? Jack, old Cracker Jack Vasoviak. He posted it.
Oh God, I can't stand him. He's one of the ones that literally repeats the same sentence every day.
Mm-hmm.
He's the worst one. Yep. I've called him out so many times. I'm surprised I'm not blocked. Ugh.
Sorry.
Why is her mouth so big? Like, you're that excited, dude. Like, I mean, I get it, but I don't get it either. I don't get it. Like, does your mouth have to be open all the time? I just hate it. It's just disgusting to me. I just can't help. I don't know. I digress.
I guess the chat's running hot because. Oh wait, hold on. Duck and felony.
We gotta start reading
That's
it then.
making my eyes water. My cheeks hurt. Oh yes, this is so true. Yep, my dog does not like Jack. That's why my dog started barking. Preston's like, hold on a second.
Does he really do that?
Yeah, it seems like it. He barks at like opportune times.
Yeah.
I think we also had some other super chats. I might not have gotten to earlier. Okay. I'm Jinx says, thank you so much for the $20 super chat. It's amazing what you all are doing. The number of people digging into this is staggering. I'm hopeful that we'll get to the truth. Thank you for letting me watch. That is so kind. That's super, super nice. Thank you so much for being here. Oh, and then also apologies that I missed this one earlier. This was a long time ago. So sorry about that. Andrea Land, 3884. Is anybody looking into Chrissy, who was bringing the mints to Harpole? The van with Charlie was leaving and stopped to give her a black bag. What was in that bag that they had to leave it behind? Blake, you can run with this one. I know you've been hot on the trail. What's that?
I said, yeah, I'm the one that spoke on it. I don't know what's in the bag. And none of them are talking, so.
So is she asking what is in Chrissy's bag? Wasn't it medical stuff or no?
No, this
Yeah.
is.
It's a big. Do you have a photo, right, Blake? Do you want to show for those who aren't familiar with what's being referenced here?
I think you showed a video too, Blake, didn't you? I think a while back.
Yes.
Did you find it, Blake?
No. God, I got too many videos.
Well, it's on your YouTube, isn't it?
Is it? Have I posted it? Actually, I think it's right here.
Or on Kelly's on the live somewhere. Like, I don't
Here it
know which
is.
day.
I've got it.
Yeah, that's the one.
This guy right here is also in shock because he can't believe what they just did.
Which one?
Watch him look down. He's like, oh my God.
I don't know. He looks kind of like he's related to Farnhill or something. He looks.
Anyways, she doesn't have anything because she's right here.
Here, I'm gonna hide that comment so you can see better. I'm sorry.
No bag.
And did you ever figure out when she went and got the bag? Is that what that was? Because I think that was the discussion then.
Now she's got the bag. They handed it to her.
Okay.
So that's it. Yeah, I don't know what's in the bag.
Yeah.
Let's see. There was another question. Hold on one second. I think another super. Give me just a sec. Oh. Truth is worried about you, Blake.
I'm good,
I
man.
think he calls me. I think I have him on Twitter.
What's up, Truth?
What's
Hope
up,
you're doing
dog?
well. I'm sure we'll see you, hear you on Saturday, Sunday. I think it is. I don't know. My days are all blending together. I've been sick this week, so I've been so out of pocket. I'm like, I barely know what day it is. But anyway, in that space with Pia, hopefully you'll be there. So we can chat about Phil
That's gonna
Lyman
be
and
a
all
big
things.
one for real.
Yep, that'll be a good one.
What's our last? Is that it? We run through them all?
Yeah, we just hit 3 hours. Anybody else have anything pressing?
No.
I think that last one thing was that about that cutting the tape thing.
A lot going on.
I think that was like one of the last updates that happened today, at least.
All right. Last words.
You
Keli.
always pass the last words off to everybody else. You take the last words.
It was a great
The
show.
last word. Okay. I'll give you mine.
Go for it.
Well, what did he say?
He said it was a great show.
Yeah. What's your last
I
words?
was just gonna say we're not gonna stop. So there's that.
No.
Can't
that's
stop,
for damn
won't
sure.
stop.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Thanks for joining, you guys. Appreciate it. Everyone in the chat, thank you. And we'll see
Make
y'all in
sure
the
you're
next one.
following. Make